Hey, 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 what's up, bitches? Welcome to another episode of Lefty Live. I am joined by Gideon from Gideonsstuff. What's up, dude?
Not much, not much. Happy to be here.
Oh, that's awesome. I appreciate you coming on.
Oh yeah.
Um, yeah, so we're just gonna probably shoot the shit and hang out, talk knives, of course, dick around, the usual.
Hey, sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan.
So yeah, I might have some questions for you. Maybe we'll see.
Oh, an interview.
Uh,
Okay.
yeah, I mean, I wouldn't call it that, but I got my Duck Boy shirt on from Grady's Gear.
Well,
Just
that's
got this
awesome.
in yesterday. Yeah, this is actually one of the cooler designs that I bought a shirt of. I buy most of them just to buy them. But this one's really cool. I like this one. I like Jake's holes over studs one with the like teal colors and shit. That looks cool.
I've been wanting to get one of those. Those ones look really fun.
Yeah. Do you buy any knife related shirts or anything like that?
I have a few. I don't have like a whole lot. I have, I think, like 3 or 4 Blade HQ shirts I've gotten from, they do
Okay.
the holiday
Yeah.
specials. They give me shirts. I've got a bunch of those for some reason, but I've
I
got a
have
couple of
one
other
of those.
shirts. Yeah.
Yeah, I have an ass ton. Like literally I could go probably 2 weeks without switching to something else. It would all be knife shirts. Like
Well, I've noticed you have a different one on in every video.
that's true. Yeah, I try. It just happens. I try to rotate.
Right,
Um,
right.
no reason to buy a shirt without wearing it. And then recently, I just got this. I got an Andar shirt. I got a Axial Gear shirt. Those two were like gifts for being an affiliate. And then I got the Plexus box from Arcane Design. I don't know if you know about that.
No, I have not
Um,
heard that one.
and then I got a shirt in there too. Basic. Have you ever heard of Arcane Design?
Oh yeah, they make like the Necronaut and stuff, right?
Okay, so he did
Right.
a design with Elijah Isham, and the way they launched it was this box. They called it the Plexus Experience, and you paid like $30 to get this box. That's the only way to see the design. I mean, unless
Really?
you're like close friends with me and I send you pictures, but you know what I mean. But like you open the box and you get like some swag and stuff, and there's stickers with the design on it, and it has a link to the website. You can pre-order through there. The only way to pre-order is to have this box. And you got a shirt and stuff. So it was worth the $30,
Right.
even if you don't pre-order. Like I don't think I'm gonna pre-order it. It's not for me. And it's $400. Like, you know,
Exactly.
it's not just like willy-nilly ordering shit. So but yeah, that's how I got that shirt. Pretty cool.
That's an interesting way to do a pre-order. Have like the
Yeah,
whole design reveal.
for those guys, I think it's good, but not like everybody doing it all the time. That would be, fucked up.
Right.
But let's say hi to some of the good people. We got a super chat from Sharpened Blade. What's up, dude?
Oh,
Who's this
hey.
Gideon's guy? I just was watching because I put up here. Well, I'll show you. I was pulling up your channel so I could show it here, so the good people can go subscribe to you. And I was watching this video with him where you guys are talking about Savivi's stuff.
Yeah, that was fun.
Here's your ball sack, Sharpened Blade. There you go. I don't know if you knew this was coming, but I also have this now. So thank you to Neve's Knives. We now have a dick butter knife to go with our ball sack. I'm probably going to get banned from YouTube for this, but we're also getting quality focus here from the cameras. This is awesome. So that's for you, Sharpened Blade. You get the first one, man. You get
What
the
an
first dick and
honor.
the first
What an
dick
honor.
and balls. I'll reserve that. So I'll only pull the dick out if we get super chats over like $10. I'll milk them for what they're worth here.
Gotta pay extra for the dick, huh?
Yeah, but thank you, Sharpened Blade. What's his first name? You know him, right?
He's Mike. Mike.
Mike. All
He's
right,
a great
thank you,
guy.
Mike.
Great
Appreciate
guy.
that. Yeah, I mean, he showed up to support you. That's awesome. Thank you, brother. I mean, I've seen him in here before. I just haven't chatted with him I don't think. If I have, I'm sorry, Mike.
Oh, he's a great guy up there in Canada.
Yeah, I know. Corey, he's like a local buddy. He proxies for him, I think.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, let me back up a little bit. We got Stevie Wonder Woman. We got Ed Turbin. Hold on, Neebs is in the house, so he's cracking up. He's the one who sent me that. And then he drops exactly a $10 super chat.
He wants the dick, man.
Hey, he wants the dick. Yep. Yes, you do, Jared. Here it is, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. Fucking hilarious.
Do you have a ball sack t-shirt yet?
No, I don't. I don't know if I should do it. I don't know if it's...
It'd be mixed responses.
I don't know if I should do that. It would have to be like a subdued ball sack or something.
Subdued ball sack.
I don't know how you subdue a ball. Thank you, Jared. I appreciate that super chat, brother. Is it another Tanto that isn't all that functional? I can't answer that. I can't even remember if it's a Tanto or not. So, and I'm not just saying. I'm trying to think. Grady's gear merch. Yep, there it is. I'll hold it up. You can't do anything with this, but the link is in the chat, guys. Thank you, Josh. You're killing it, dude. You're a beast. You and Javon, all the moderators. Thank you. But yeah, guys, check out Gideonsstuff here on YouTube. He's at 446. And I caught up, not today, but I watched a bunch of your like best of videos.
Right.
2021, a couple of weeks ago, I was watching those. And you are hold on, let me pull this back down. You're a fan of the 20.5, right?
I have been enjoying it quite a bit. I have two of them, and I'm a big fan of, I think this one is the DLT trading exclusive with the green. And yeah. I've been a big fan of like Cold Steel and their Austin and stuff. I must say, I haven't been super impressed with the Austin on this one for some reason.
You have been or haven't?
I haven't been. It's been okay, but not like as good as I've got from Cold Steel.
Right, and that's kind of the consensus that something's going on there. I do have one of their newer ones, the Shark's Foot I have. Well, actually, just before the live stream, I bought another Shark's Foot. So I have this one with the Arctic, and then River's Edge Cutlery blacked it out. And then I have a Shark's Foot with Toxic Fat Carbon that I just sent to Knife Modders to get blacked out, along with some deep carry clips that are going to be blacked out. And then I just bought one off a dude. It's another Shark's Foot, and it has White Storm Fat Carbon on it.
Wow.
And then to top that off, I've been talking to Carbonize, and he was able to secure some of that 80s Fat Carbon. And I think I'm going to get scales for it with that. So I might have to get a fourth one or just sell the scales off of one.
Well, I've been looking for scales because my other 80 20.5 is actually a serrated Shark's Foot.
Yeah.
And I must say, that's what I thought too. I only bought it because I wanted to get the 80-20. I bought this back when they were like really, really hard to find. I know everyone's dropping them now, but I just really want to try one out. So I just bought it. And I must say, I've actually been enjoying it quite a bit, honestly, despite the serrations. Okay. But I want to get titanium scales whenever Flightanium finally drops them.
Demonetized. What is this? I clicked in your chat and it sent me out to browser. His link in the description doesn't send me out of the app. I'm not sure what that means exactly, but
I guess the link in the chat's not working.
For what though?
The Grady's gear.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Sell it during Gay Pride Month. Is a hairy, bushy ball sack. Ew. You guys. So we got Lewis in the house. What's up, dude? Josh Worth, Flip Flops, Brandon Thrasher's in the house.
Hey.
BT, I hope you're doing well, brother. I know you were down with the COVID. It's it's getting everybody. You just got to take your turn. That's pretty much how it's working right now. Once it's over, hopefully for a while. So Chicago 23. What do I hate? Ball sack sticker. I should do that. Aunt Stevie Wonder Woman. What's up, dude? Knives Fast in the house. What's up, Casey? Go check out his Kickstarter for the Mach 51. Have you seen that, Gideon?
Oh, yeah. That's the car one.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah, that one looks really cool.
Yeah, he's got a Kickstarter up now for it. If anybody's interested, somebody throw a link in for that. We got to get that thing backed or we're not getting them. So right now it's at like 43%. That's got to get to 100 in the next 22 days or we're not going to be getting Mach 51s. And I kind of want mine. So go buy them, guys. Go buy them. Sorry, Stevie. I jumped over you there. He said, what up? How you holding up? Yep, exactly. Shane, what's up, dude? Tried calling you back. We need to fix your phone situation with your camera so it's landscape instead of portrait. We'll work on it, buddy. We shall work on it. Terry T-Rex. Hank. Is that a Pabst Blue Ribbon logo? Yes, it is. What's up, you filthy knife animals? What's up, dude? Javon.
Love the name.
He said, I'm subbed to too many already. Okay. So why don't you unsub from somebody that sucks and then sub to Gideon instead? How about that?
I mean, I'd be happy to have you. We don't take ourselves too seriously over there.
Unsub for me and sub to him. How about that? There you go. We'll trade subs.
I'll send
Bees
you
Blades. What up, Bees? Let's see if I missed anybody. I'm sure I missed people. Coprolite, what up? What up? Tri-State, what's up, dude? Just got some stickers from him. In case you ever need stickers, Gideon, he prints them. He's got this fancy printer, and he can do them pretty, very reasonable. I think it's a good deal. It's like way better than even like the Sticker Mule deals.
I will have to keep that in mind. Actually, that's been looking into getting some stickers, so that's good to know.
Yep, I would definitely hit him up. You can definitely get a good amount for a good price and not take a beating. You know, that's the thing. It's tough. Like, do I want to spend money on a knife or spend $100 on like 200 stickers? You
that's
know,
right.
Like,
that's right.
So, Demko's making a killing when they go into upgrade. Yeah, they came out with D2 ones, which is not really an upgrade. It's kind of a sidestep.
Yeah.
But if I'm going to get it Cerakoted anyway, I would honestly prefer the D2 over this shit-ass 10. But they don't have shark's foot yet, and I kind of want another shark's foot. But now I just got another shark's foot, so maybe I should order a D2 clip point. I don't need 4 of them, though. Like, I don't even need 2, you know? So maybe I'll just keep the one shark's foot, put the 80s fat carbon on it, and then sell one and sell the scales on the other one. Who the fuck? I don't know. Whatever.
Well, neat thing about these is the clip point's the sexy one, but the shark's foot is the one everyone likes using.
Exactly.
So you kind of need 2.
That's kind of. I think that's why I had. Yeah. You think just like me, man. That's what it is. But why not just keep the useful one? Nah, because I need the sexy one.
You need the sexy one for Instagram, duh.
And for when I do live streams, I can be like, Papaya! Look at these!
There we
go. Lewis? All right, I got to catch up now. I now have enough large blades to take a small group of Spartans to defend the hot gates. Nice.
Don't we all?
Makes me want to watch 300, man. I'll whip up a ball sack sticker for you. There we go. Yeah, put something together. Let's see how it looks, and then we can do ball sack stickers. I'll pay for ball sack stickers. That's hard to say. Try saying that 10 times really fast. Ball sack stickers. Ball sack stick. Ball sack.
Ball stack stickers, ball stack stickers, ball stack stickers. I can't do it. Ball stack stickers.
What does this world come to? I have no idea. Can a mod try to share a membership link in chat? Oh, okay. So, Sinister, I think we've talked about this before. if you're on iPhone, you can't join memberships no matter how we link it. Because what happens is you click the link and it just takes you to my YouTube page or whoever's you're trying to get into. There's no join option. So what you have to do is be on a PC or an Android phone, borrow somebody's phone, I don't know. And then once you're like in, like once you join on the PC or whatever, then it'll work on your phone. You'll get the emojis and all that shit. But like you can't join on an iOS device. It sucks. It's weird.
It's weird.
So yeah. Sorry, dude. I would if I could, I would. There's just nothing I can do. What's up, guys? What up, Lindy and Richie? Lindy and Richie. I always feel like a hillbilly when I see their name. Lindy and Richie. Yeah, they're gonna make another one of these. They're gonna make a matching beauty, except it's a shark's foot.
That's probably
of course
the best
one I sent them.
I've ever seen.
The one I sent them is the centering's a little bit off. Now I got a new one that is centered, so now I'm like, fuck. But I guess I could just swap the blade. Well, as long as the blade's not the issue, I'll figure it out.
I'm gonna say,
have you tried
mine that I haven't heard a lot of people talk about? I've actually got lock jiggle on mine. I've been using it pretty hard, but
no, I brought that up in my shark's foot. I think it was like my EDC January update, which can't blame me for not catching one of my 4,000 videos this week. But I brought it up because I was like, I could hear it. Like,
yeah.
So I asked Demko about it, and he said, it's like lock rock. It's not really. He says it's the back of the lock just like rattling a little bit or something. Like it has a little bit of movement. I don't know, but he said it's not like actual. Like it's not gonna fail or anything. You could spine whack it all you want. I think there are like levels of it because this one's really minor. That's why I never noticed it on this. And then my shark's foot, you can like hear a good rattle when you do it.
Yeah, my shark's foot, you can hear the rattle, and it's like not lock rock, but like lock jiggle. I'm not worried about it, but it's just one of those things. It's like, weird.
That's exactly what it is. Jiggle. Like I don't know what to call it either. But it is normal. It's on all of them, apparently.
Interesting.
Yep. Good to know, though. So you can't worry about it. You know what I mean?
That's right. I feel a lot better now.
Yeah. Casey says, thanks, Kev. Kinda want it. Question mark. Kinda want it. You mean the Mach 51? Oh, did I say I kinda want it? All right. Well, fuck you. Then I won't advertise your knife, bro. Sorry. Have to get me that Mach 51. See? Did you sign up for it, Knife Life? If you go to the Kickstarter and you pledge, you don't get charged until the end of the campaign, and if it's successful. So just keep that in mind. You can sign up whenever you want, He says, do it. Nice Fast says, I suck. Okay, you suck, yeah. I can't fault you for that. You do suck. The queen of the knife community, Miss Lindy Lou, is in the house. I just love that her name is Lindy Lou. It's just so cool. Lindy Lou. Z-Man, what up, dude? What up? Ken Harris, what up? Yeah, I bought this like arm thing that's attached to the back of my desk, and then I have my phone in that. And then I'm using that as a camera now. This is my new thing for live streams, which is working. Except it's a little weird that I'm not looking like right at you when I talk, but it's whatever. That's the only downside I've found so far. People can't look into my shit. Can't look into my beautiful eyes while I talk.
Missing out.
Yeah. Yeah, it really doesn't matter. I mean, unless you're trying to show a baller ass knife, which I happen to have in my pocket right now. Look at this thing.
Yeah, I saw that on your Instagram.
Yeah,
that is nice.
It's a loaner, so I want one now, though, to be honest. There's a couple things I don't like. One, this side is fucking just bland. I don't know why they did that with the awesome inlay on this side. Now, I reversed the clip, so normally it would be over there, but still, it's kind of empty, right?
Well, what's that one little spot? It looks like an outlet. It's got like two screws in a rectangle.
It's holding the liner. It's a liner lock.
Okay.
So that's what's holding that liner in. The action is good. It's a bit of a stiff detent, and I like that normally, right? But these studs are very low to the frame. Do you see how low they are? Like,
yeah, you don't get a whole lot
they're
of clearance.
Short, and then they're very close too. So like getting a finger in there to try to like reverse flick, I don't know. It's just, and then on top of that, they dialed the detent up like hot. Like it's not. It's like I would borderline stiff, like for any detent, like even a flipper. You know what I mean? Like
right.
So it's just the combination of things just is a little weird, but I'm hoping it would break in over time. It's already better than it was when I opened it, but like my fingers constantly slip right over the top.
Yeah, that blade.
But I think part of that is just my like callous thumbs. But I like it enough that I want one, but I want a satin one. So if anybody has a satin one for sale, hit me up. I mean, as long as you're not charging like over retail or anything. What?
Is it OEM for that Best Tech by any chance? Because that blade looks like something they would do. That black stonewash.
I mean, that's just the design. I learned this recently. CKF uses Kevin John. That's the actual name of the OEM.
Interesting.
Yeah, awesome. I always thought it was Riyadh.
Right.
Here's a question. How do you say Riyadh?
Riyadh.
Okay, cool.
I just say Riyadh. I've had some people correct me Riyadh.
Where's Riyadh? Where's Riyadh? Reed's like, I'm over here, bro. I'm like, what? Where's Riyadh? Or Riyate. Riyate. What are we, like, fucking French?
I haven't heard that one yet. Jeez, who says that?
Is it Stevie Wonder Woman? I forget. I was watching a video earlier today, and somebody was saying Riyate, and I was like, but not like in an accent. They're just like Riyate, and I was like, what? Like Stevie, I'm putting you under the bus here, Stevie. Sorry, I love you, buddy. He calls it Cube. Cube. I got my Cube Royale with cheese. Right? My Cube.
Well, even if that's the right way to say it, I'm not going to say that.
It's Cube.
Yeah, it's Cube.
Why would it be Cube? Like, what? There's no like apostrophe on the E, and then the Y is gone. Like, I don't get why it would be Cube. I don't know, Stevie. You got to tell me where you got that from.
You know, talk about a knife brand that went from zero to hero real quick. Cube used to be kind of fringe, and now everyone loves them.
Yeah, because they started coming out with good designs, and their budget stuff was like really good last year.
Oh yeah.
You know, what do you got there? Is that the 322?
Yeah, the 322.
So are you a jade guy?
I'm a get it in jade and dye it something else. I cannot stand jade G10 if it's not dyed.
Okay, well that's fair. That's the reason it exists, I think. I mean, obviously that was a dumb statement, but that's the reason why they sell it, because people like you like to dye it. Mm-hmm. Right? Then there's people like me who want it to die.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I understand that completely. I mean, I don't like the look of it, but I know that I can do something better with it.
Right. Then it's fine. But here's what happens, I think. 80% of the time, you get it and you never fucking dye it because you're lazy.
That's the problem. I've had this knife for like 2 months and I keep meaning to dye it. I haven't got around to it.
There you go. But you'll get around to it, right?
Eventually.
Owning 4, that's a little excessive. But then again, owning more than one knife is excessive to most normal people. Exactly. You nailed it, Knife Monitors. And what you should be saying is, Kev, buy 7. Because you're going to end up modding all of them, and you're going to make money. So you should be pushing me to do, hey, Sinister figured it out. I got to find it. Hold on. I'm skipping ahead, guys. I love you all. There's a lot of goddamn comments. Thank you. All right. All right. Here she is. Coming in hot. Balls. Just flapping in the wind. Just flapping in the wind with a little D, Hey, if you guys are like at home, like, and you have kids, you know, at this point, you should be questioning why this is still on your family television right now. I think people know by now to just not do that when it comes to me. But look, it looks like it's in my ear, right? Like, sorry, that was weird. That was weird, Kev. Why did I do that? I don't know.
Your channel used to be all about detents. Now it's all about ball sacks, which might be an upgrade for some people.
We went from D-tense to D-nuts. I don't listen to you or watch you anywhere near my family. There you go. No YouTube desktop worked. No YouTube desktop worked. I can't select and copy from chat. I can't select and copy from chat. That's what you were trying to do? Oh, I thought you were trying to just sign up, which you did. So now I'm just more confused. Somebody help this man. All right. I can't do it right now. He used desktop. Yeah. That's what I said to do. Am I crazy? Maybe he's just telling me it worked. Okay. Ear dicking. I need that on a shirt. Which part do you need on a shirt?
All of
There's
it.
like
all of it.
10 things that happened in the last 5 seconds. I think there was supposed to be a comment after no. Oh, no. Desktop work. Got it. Nailed it.
There we go.
Got it, bees. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Importance of commas.
I think you're both wrong. I think it's pronounced QB. QB. It's just Kubi, man. It's Kubi. If I say it's right, it's right. All right. I think that's how it works. And then when you're on your live stream, and you can say whatever you want and make people believe it.
Power. There we go.
No, I wouldn't call it power. I'd just say there's nobody here to like tell me I'm wrong. I could just say
that's right.
I mean, unless you want, if you want to try, you can.
No, I'm not
gonna fight. You might get a dick in your ear, but
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm thinking.
You could give it a shot. You could
get teabag, get a dick in my ear. Get out of here.
Yeah. Ooh, that was funny. All right. Send me a pic of the ball sack. Where's Backpack B? Send the man a pic of the ball sack emoji. Yeah, after the live, I'll do it. My phone is up there. You know, I wanted to make sure that the ball sacks and the dicks were in crystal clear 1080p. All right. Jeez. He said, sorry, no, I didn't copy and paste as Tri-State suggested. What I did was Google YouTube desktop on my phone. Okay. Got it. He's saying it works. You can, I didn't know you could do that. Because I even went to Safari and typed in like youtube.com and like tried it that way, and that didn't work. Like the app didn't work. So whatever you did is awesome.
Well, YouTube updates things so often that sometimes things just don't work the way they used to.
Yeah, right. That's kind of funny, actually. What I still don't understand is how Cole make a link in chat that redirected me to Safari desktop. I don't know.
Magic.
Cole's he's a wily son of a bitch. What can I say? I call it Kubi-alicious.
I get on board with that one.
There we go. Alicious. How about you be alicious? You be Kubi-licious. Get rid of the A. Kubi-licious. Apparently that won't work. I'll get back that B. Yeah, there you go. Because all I have is the emoji he sent me, which is going to be like the smallest file ever because YouTube only accepts tiny ass files. Cole, just use yours for reference. That's what I thought. I thought he said, send me a picture of your ball sack. I was like, no. You got to pay for that. You got to pay me for that.
That's for OnlyFans. Keep that on OnlyFans.
Ah, yeah, right. I should start. No, I'm just kidding. Gene and Kayla just popping in to say hi. Always borrow money from a pessimist. He won't expect it back. I like that one. Man, I wish you would just drop those at the end, man. I love the end broadcast with a quote thing. That I don't know. I almost just said, which reminds me, which totally didn't. I just remembered myself. I bought this here pen. Check this out. All right, that was hard to see. There you go. Check out this Boker pen. Look.
Yeah, I've seen that one before.
Pen. And then
Gosh.
It's an OTF.
Little X-Acto knife thing.
Ah, fuck! Just kidding. All right. I probably just woke my kid up. Oh my god! So I gave this to my wife, right? Because I stole her Tuya little mini knife a couple of weeks ago. I gave it away because she never used it. It was just sitting here on the desk. I gave it to her like a year ago, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna give that away because I feel like I hate having useless knives laying around. Like I could give it to somebody who will use it. So then I got this, and I was like, I hate it, right? Like I immediately hate this. Like,
oh yeah,
useless as a pen because it's all big and like whatever, and it's kind of useless as a knife because the edge is not actually sharp. You know, it's like it's pokey and it'll cut bags and shit, right? So I'm like, you know what? This would be perfect to like replace her little, you know, in case she ever needs to open something. This would be a perfect little letter opener at the desk, right? It's D2.
Oh really?
Yeah, so this actually has better steel than an 80-20.5. Weird.
It's got better steel than 95% of Boker's lineup too.
Well, they like D2 and fucking titanium frame locks. Like, what the fuck?
They do. And 440C on everything.
But yeah, it's pretty cool. And then my wife like likes it, right? She like sending her friends like, you know, Snapchats or whatever of it. Like, Kev got me this pen thing. And today she comes into my office, which is our bedroom. She works in here, which is our office. And she's like, Kev, can you help me? And I'm like, what? And she has the pen in her hand. I'm like, you broke it, didn't you? Like, I knew exactly what she did, right? Like, she just did one of these, you know, and she did it like into, I think she did it into like the desk just to see what would happen. And I'm like, my heart just soared. Like, my wife is in her office working and experimenting with knives. Yes. Like, I was like, you broke it, didn't you? Like, big smiles. And I'm like, here, I'll show you. Bam. Like, that's how you fix it, right? I'm like this, and she's like, I'm like, yeah, it's that easy. And I'm like, look, the big ones do it too, right? And I like shot it into something, and then I like flicked it out, and I was like, see? And I was like, do you like these? Like, do you want like a cool, like, you know? And I, you know what I'm thinking, like UTX 70, right? Right. And she's like, Kev, like, I like the pen. Shut the fuck up. And I'm like, okay. I'm already trying to sell her on other shit. Like, it makes this cool ting when it closes and opens. Like, can you hear it?
I've been hearing that. It like echoes a little bit too. It's like resonance.
It's actually a pretty good sound. And you could lock it, so you could turn the thing so it's locked. The problem with this thing is there's too many turning points. So like either the pen opens on you or you accidentally like unscrew the whole thing, which is kind of cool that you can just take this off and now you have a pen and you could just carry this thing around as your knife, right?
Right.
But, and then there's also like a cap you could put on the back so that it can't fire at all, which that's dumb, but whatever.
Yeah. I gotta say, I'm not that into pins, honestly. I know a lot of people get really into them. I just never have. Like,
I go back and forth. So like, I tried a bunch of pens, like Tactile Turn, a Pena pen. Like I tried a few things, and ended up kind of giving them all away, or no, selling them all like to Kyle for like cheap, right? Or bro deals. And then I got the EP1 pens from Refine, and those are just so good and like a good price point that like there was just really no reason to try anything else after that. But then I pre-ordered a pen on Urban EEC because I had like $100 in credit or like points, and they had a pre-order for this $100 pen. I was like,
yeah,
why not? So I got the Urban Survival Gear Tie Scribe Mini Go, the longest named pen ever, and I really like it. It's an awesome pen. So I have that. And then recently, my buddy Joe loaned me his Grimsmo Saga, which is like a $400 pen. And now I have to get one. So, like, I love this pen, and now I need one of those. So I'm going to end up with like a $400 pen for like no good reason. Like, it's stupid, but I like it. So I would agree with you, but at the same time, like, I can't because I'm also
you fall
like,
into
buying
a hole.
pens.
You fall in it.
Yeah.
Now my dad, he's really into pins, but never bit me.
Yeah, well, people who aren't into knives might be into pens. I don't know.
Yeah,
we're into knives, so fuck. You talking about the OTF thing? I think this is a great gift for. I wish they would make it a little more streamlined, so like, she could actually maybe like use it as a pen more. I don't think she would ever use it as a pen. I don't know. But they could definitely do something with this concept, I also don't like that the clip is the button. Like, I like the idea, but I'm also thinking, like, what if you push the pen in your pocket too hard? Then it's gonna like open, right? That's why you can lock it, I guess, but nobody remembers the lock shit. Like,
I mean, technically, it's a California legal auto, isn't it? I'm sure it's under 2 inches.
Is it though? I don't know. It's longer. It's not like. Hold on. Let me pull my dick out and check. Hang on. Oh, I don't have my phone. Shit. Do I know anything that's an inch? Reserve the dick jokes, guys. I already did it myself.
Hold on.
No, I don't have anything. Whatever. I'm sure you're right. It's just it's possible that it is longer than that. I don't know. Probably not, though.
I mean, that's a good way for people to get the knife with a big handle, I guess, if they really want it in California.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah, they do have, I mean, they have some cool California legals,
Oh, yeah.
You say you probably got the biggest bone. Are you talking about when my wife said that? Yeah, totally did. Javon, I grabbed a little EDC slingshot to use to put people's eyes out. I hope I do not fall down another rabbit. You gonna be skateboarding and just like popping people with your slingshot?
Takes me back to elementary school.
People who like OTFs also like it in the end. Don't talk about my wife like that, you son of a bitch.
Gosh, no respect. Oh, that's an in the back, not out the front.
Yeah, I think that's his joke. I think that's the joke. I have several EDC pens and use them at work all the time. Yeah, I use mine for work all the time, but I don't need more than one good one. But I don't know. Like, I had 2 of the EP1 pens. I gave one to Casey's son. Like, I just give shit away. I don't know. Now I have 3 that I'll probably keep. Well, 2. And if I ever get a Saga, I don't know if I'll buy a Saga. Like, I like it a lot, but the ones I've seen for sale are like $380, and I'm like, I can't do that for a pen. Like, $299 would be like right under that 300 where I'm like, okay, your monkey brain that's like $299 better than 301. Like,
yeah.
But anything more than that, I don't know if I could do that.
Well, I'm a college
Shane
student.
would go there.
I take tons of fucking notes all the time, and I just keep a bunch of these little Sharpie pins around. They do the job for me.
I don't like that shit. I don't know. I'm weird too. I have to use a Parker refill in a pen. That's like the only way I like to write. Has to be ballpoint because I'm left-handed. Otherwise, it smears all over my hand.
Right. Jeez.
Just ordered my second 40 OC Pelican knife case. $200 is ridiculous for it, but yeah, Ken, I'm tempted to start going there, but I don't know. That's another thing. It's just like that's a knife,
Exactly.
Thank you, Walt Gilbert. Just get the sharpening system Neve posted about today and get a Zebra F301, the only pen that matters. That sharpening system is like a TS Prof, right? I didn't get a chance to watch it. I saw the thumbnail where he said it was like a NASA-made sharpening system. Thank you, Walt. Much appreciated. I don't sharpen, so, I'd rather have the pen. But yeah, I think I was talking about this thing and I got distracted. I took the glass breaker off.
Yeah.
And luckily it came right off by hand. It was already loose, actually. And then I took one of these extra, I think it's one of these extra, what'd you call it, an outlet? It does look like an outlet. Look at that. I'm going to plug something into my phone. I think it was one of those extra screws, and I used that, and it threaded in just fine, tightened down. And it reverses. So it's like a $600 knife with a reversible Damascus clip, which I'd probably put the they're gonna focus. I'd probably put the regular clip back on, which is just like bronze or whatever. But I did that, and then I put an O-ring in because it was already like loosening, and now it's just like perfect drop shut, buttery action. And these actually come with multi-row ceramic bearings in a phosphor bronze cage, not like plastic or anything. So they're listening to their consumers because like people were bitching about that on the Evo 2.0 that they came with plastic cage bearings. And maybe they gave you those screws that fit on purpose in case you wanted to take that shitty glass breaker off.
I mean, that's a great way to do it, honestly. I've got a knife here that was sent in by a viewer, and they had one of those huge glass breakers on there, and now there's just this ugly butthole in the bottom of the knife.
Jesus, just a butthole, man. Ugh.
Just a butthole.
What was I going to say? Oh, so I had that CKF, and then this one's mine. This is the Satori 2.0 with this Johnny T clip. I freaking love this knife. Hence why I show it off every chance I get.
I would too. That is gorgeous.
Yeah, it is really nice. And then, of course, the Evo. I just don't have it here. Somebody has it. It's on loan. But, like, they actually nailed the detail. They dialed it up on this batch. So, like, I think they're actually listening to us and, like, adjusting their knives, which is cool,
Man, I wish every company would do that.
Yeah. Agreed.
Agreed.
Later, Brandon. Did I miss him? Sherry. Why is Chris Grady even less good looking tonight? That's not Chris, dude. That's funny. You do kind of look like Chris. Shit, I knocked my earbud out. Have you ever, who Chris is? Grady's Gear?
Yeah, not by like know him, but seen him around.
He comes.
I'll take that as an honor. He's a good looking dude, so you know what? I'll take that as an honor.
You just said you didn't know him.
I've seen him around.
All right, you just called him good looking. Are you into these?
I do not have too many OTFs, and no, I'm not into the other way.
you could say it. I have a warning on the way they're sending me. I think a warning in DLC, which should be cool. Because I'm all about a sheep's foot or a warning, just because that's what I like to use, you know?
Oh, gosh. Sheep's foot versus Warncliffe. Gosh. That is one way to start someone getting angry at you in a comment section who's
Really? That's
mislabeling a Warncliffe or a sheep's foot.
Oh, I mean, those people can fuck off. Like, I don't care. This is a warning.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a warning.
Exactly.
And it's a beautiful one, by the way. I love this Roxy 3. Great knife. And then this is a sheep's foot. Do you agree with both those assessments?
I agree. Absolutely. Sheep's foot has just a little bit of curve in there.
Sheep's foot.
Sheep's foot, yep. See, that's what I go by, is by the edge, but I've had a bunch of people tell me that it's the Warncliffe slopes right down and sheep's foot has a rounded spine or something.
This is a warning to me.
I'd agree with that.
I just think anything that's almost a straight edge that doesn't have a lot of weird shit going on up here is a warning.
Right.
Like warnies are uglier. That's how I know.
Well, think about the Hinderer sheep's foot blade. That doesn't look like, I've had people tell me
the Hinderer this?
Or no, that's the Warncliffe blade. They have the sheep's foot blade. It's got like the
yeah, this is ugly.
Yeah.
I guess you could also call this a reverse Tanto.
Oh gosh, no. Reverse Tanto.
I'm just saying, look at it. If you flipped it over, it looks like a Tanto, hence reverse Tanto.
It does. I'm in the group of people that says that the reverse Tanto is just a rebranded Spade blade. Like from the old school slip joints. Yeah, like you have on your old school trapper knives.
No, I don't.
That shape.
That? Oh, that's
a Spade blade.
I call that I guess a reverse Tanto or a sheep's foot, I guess.
Yeah, that's called the Spade blade. Like the blade shape on the 940. I've always thought that looked like a Spade blade. And people call it a reverse Tanto.
I don't know. What bothers me is when people are like, that's not a reverse Tanto because a reverse Tanto has 2 edges. And I'm like, shut the fuck up, because you know exactly what we're talking about. And that's why we call it a reverse Tanto, because it looks like a fucking Tanto that's upside down.
Yep.
Reverse, motherfucker. Like, I don't know. That shit pisses me off. But I don't care. Whatever you want to call, whatever. This. This is not a cleaver. This is a sheep's foot.
Yeah, exactly.
But people call it a cleaver. I'm like, why are you calling that a cleaver?
I called this a Warncliffe on my channel because the edge is perfectly straight. And I had someone.
Yeah, I would call that a sheep's foot.
It's a sheep's foot, I guess, but I don't know.
Well, you can call it whatever the fuck you want. Exactly. I wouldn't argue with you over it.
Exactly.
I'd just be like, all right, he calls that a warning. Like, who cares? You could see it. Like, why does it matter?
Exactly.
Call it whatever you want. Show me that hinder. Yeah, look at this edge Joe put on here. Like, holy shit. Can you see that thing just shimmering? It's not mine, sadly. But I want one of these, but without a flipper, because I just think it'd be so comfortable in hand without a flipper.
Do they do the Warncliffes without a flipper?
Yeah, Jared. Well, I don't know about Warnies, but he has a drop point, I think, or something.
Right. I know they do the.
I don't care what it is, because I don't think they make a clip point or anything, right? They don't make anything with an upswept tip.
No, they have the buoy.
Have a little curve. Yeah, I don't know. Knife Modders has spoken. Modified reverse drop foot. Yeah. That sounds about right.
There we go.
Zero curve, Lefty. Dude, you don't need to talk about my figure like that, bro. Jeez. Get out of here, man. That's just rude. Wait, did I get that super chat? Yeah, I did. Show me the hinder. Oh, sorry, I didn't show you the ball sack. And you're just below that 1099 dick level. Sorry. I'm totally getting demonetized for this, but whatever.
I mean, your channel has an official measurement for dick now, so that's good.
Just add modified to any blade guess, and you are covered. Yeah.
It's a modified blade.
Point. The Nimble X Sheep's Spear. Yeah, exactly. That's a sheep spear drop modified foot. You know, and then fucking Brandon Thrasher did that video, and he throws in the fucking lamb's foot. He's like, this is actually now this one is mine with that edge. Look at that. Jesus. He's got skills with that KME. I'm just saying. They look good anyway. But yeah, he called this a lamb's foot. I'm like, I don't care what it is. It's fucking sexy. Like,
yeah,
that's what's important here. You know, stop worrying about what it's called. Start worrying about how you're going to get the money to buy one, fucker. You know, like a traditional warranty. Like, this is a warranty to me. Like, where it has the rounded sort of, like, it just kind of rounds down and it's a straight edge. That's, like, to me, a warranty. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Another sick edge, by the way. This one came from Chris like this. So, I don't know. I
think the most Warncliffe of all Warncliffs I've ever seen is a CRKT spew. Like, that's...
Yeah, but that doesn't have the rounding. But, yeah, it would be a warranty. Yeah. See, this is where we could get in the weeds, I guess. I don't know. Kevin John Venom 2 or any Kevin John? What's the question there, Chaz? Like, have I tried them? Do I like them? Do I want one? I've never tried a Kevin John before, if that's the question. Allsack. Thank you, dude. Much appreciated. Yeah, I've never tried a Kevin John. We could do this if we want. Let's try this. This will be funny. Here we go. Where is it? Ballsack, where are you? Oh, you guys are going to love this. You're going to love this. Just wait for it to load, though. Okay? Might take a second. Come on. Bang.
Let's see.
There you go, guys. Oh, man. What's a Kevin John? Kevin John is an OEM out of China. I learned this today. Apparently, they used to make clones, but they don't anymore. They've like cleaned up their act, and now they make badass knives. I mean, they make CKF knives. But yeah, a couple of the knives I got in recently are from Neve's Knives. He sent me this Kaiser Deviant, which I thought I recognized it. I hate this copper on it, like, so ugly, and he force uglied it with, like, I don't know what the fuck that is. I mean, look at this. That is some fugly ass shit right there, but that looks good. Lady Liberty, Statue of Liberty patina. I don't know, but the knife is incredible. This detent is so dialed in. It's like, oh, it just pops and clicks. It's just so satisfying, the sound of this knife.
Does it have the Kaiser rattle?
Nope.
See, I heard you talk about the Kaiser rattle. I heard you always talk about the Kaiser rattle. I never knew what you meant until I got this knife. The Kaiser lamp. Yeah. This is on loan right now. Yeah. It's got that rattle.
Yeah. This one has, like, I think it's because it has, like, thick steel liners. So I think that's where the rattle comes from. I think they mill out the liners too much and they're too thin. So, like, they literally rattle when the knife closes.
Well, and you're absolutely right. One thin liners.
What'd you say? Yeah. They're thin?
I was talking about just the thin liners and 5% lockup on all their knives that I've had so far. 5% lockup, and you get problems like...
Yeah, real early.
This one liner lock.
I don't know if I could break this one, but if I just do this, like, just open it, I could probably break it. I don't know. It's breaking in, I guess. When I first got it, I could easily spine whack it. Now it's breaking in, I guess. I don't know. It has lock stick. But yeah, everybody brags about this knife because it like drops shut like crazy. But it has like, instead of feeling good, it feels like that. It feels like that cheap drop shut. Like your knife is super loose drop shut. You know what I mean? That's what it feels like in my hand because it has the rattle. Like all those, and the stick, all those things combined just make it feel cheap, not nice, if that makes sense.
Well, I think one of the reasons they're able to get them to drop shut so good is because they have such light lock bar pressure. You know, like that lock bar is not interfacing with the blade hardly at all.
And so yeah, but it does have good pressure because it has a good detent. So it has to have good pressure on it. True. I think if you look at the back of it, I didn't notice this in the unboxing. This is going to explain some things, I think. Look at you can see if I can get it. Can you see that? Those are the bearings. Like they heavily cut out around the pivot and the bearing cage. And what it does is it makes it very tip heavy. And that's why it drops shut so easily. So they can get a lighter blade like on the land. They can get that to drop shut because they cut around the pivot. They relieve weight. It's like a pendulum kind of thing.
I must say that one, though, that you have, that one has it like to an extreme. I knew they were using that trick. Yeah. This one has it, but it's not as much as on that one. That is crazy.
It's weird, right?
Yeah, this one's just like a little notch.
Come on, you fuckstick. Well, you can see it.
I can see it. They've like really chunked it out. And this one's just barely a notch.
There you go. You can see it pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, what the hell's going on? It's almost like the bearings are built into the blade. It's really weird.
That's interesting. That's really interesting. Yeah.
All Chinese companies used to make clones except Ria. All right. All right. Shane has spoken again. I also got in the Model 6 from Concept. Backpack B loaned this in. Not a fan. It needs this thumb stud or it's useless.
Oh, yeah?
Like, even then, I don't know. It's just not for me, this knife. The flipper tab is super low profile with no jimping on it. Like, it doesn't catch you at all. Like, it's just super, it's shit, honestly. And then the hole is, like, really hard to access because it's so, like, small and just where it's located. Then add the frame lock as a lefty. Like, it just sucks all around. But the stud makes it, like, a decent knife. Then I have the Jerry Moen tooling from Jared as well. Interesting.
That's a good looking knife.
Yeah, Riot made. You can see it all over this knife. Like if I hold this knife up, like you can just tell who made this knife, right? Like I got some more here. Yep. I'll show you. This one, like it's just obvious who the OEM is. Obviously, this one's been anodized, and then I just got this one in too, actually, which I've never seen before anywhere.
Whoa, what is that?
But again, doesn't this thing just scream Riot?
Yeah, it does.
So, it does. You look at the cutouts, the inlay, you look at the hardware other than the pivot, but everything else to me just screams Riot. That belt satin, transitions, you can't feel a thing. Like it's like this is definitely made by Riot. It's called the Barbudo. It's a Spanish designer. Shout out to Steve who loaned this to me. It's a Spanish designer. That's a warnie, or is that a reverse takedown? I don't know.
Who knows?
It's pretty cool, right?
That is cool. That's awesome.
Yeah. Now here's the problem I have with it. Kind of thick. Kind of squared off looking, sort of, if that makes sense.
Uh-huh. Oh, it has a
but other than that, detent's dialed, drops shut pretty well. The hole works. So
interesting.
Yeah, I guess they're sold on like UK Tool or something, he told me. It's on some type of website for buying tools. I don't fucking know.
Right.
Weird, but
So
it's actually
it's not
cool.
Re-Up branded. It's Re-Up made for someone else's brand.
For this guy Barbudo or whatever.
Barbudo. Okay.
And it's called the it's called like the Timsley or the, I don't know, some shit like Tamsley or something like that. So I got that in. I got this from Backpack B. This is a shielded knife.
Yeah.
The Relicanth. Can I get it to focus up close? I don't know if that's just my lighting or something. Whatever.
I can see it. It's
pretty good knife. I mean, it drops shut. Detent's on point. It's D2, but it's coated. It's actually like a really good budgety knife. It just doesn't have a reversible clip. Otherwise, it's got all the budgety things, you know? So they did a pretty good job with that. Then I got this thing in from Chris, Grady's Gear. He loaned me this beer bomb.
Seen those around.
Total novelty item, like no use to this thing. But it's kind of cool. I like the design. Reminds me of Mario.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. But other than that, it's just a pocket dropper. He said people call it pocket trash. I don't know. This is my pocket pry bar. And this baby got some work this week. Taking doors off of hinges and fucking removing molding. It was a whole thing. I got a dryer delivered and they fucking were like, it's not going to fit. And they just left it in my living room, even though I paid for install and everything.
Gosh.
And I had to remove a door. I had to do it. Like, I literally did it myself. Like, my wife, helped me try to get it down the stairs. But, like, I literally took the whole front of the dryer down the stairs. And then I had to hook up a dryer, which it wasn't that hard, but, like, I'd never done it before. And that fucking, like, foil is, the piping shit is so fucking, like, flimsy.
Right. Jeez. Speaking of pry bars, in that video Sharpened Blade and I did, going over the Civivi new stuff, they have that new little pry tool. I think they call it the tie bar. It's like this big. It's like fingernail sized. And he suggested that you should get some of those to glue onto your thumbnails to protect them from your knives.
Not a bad idea. I should definitely test that out. If he wants to send me a couple, I'll test that out for him.
They're all purple, I think. So fashionable.
What else did I get in? I got that Civivi button lock.
Oh, the Altus.
The Altus, and it's. I think it's better than the Cogent, just because it, like, even though it's smaller, it fits my hand better because it doesn't have this stupid hump and shit like the Cogent did. But it's a little bit too small, and I think I'd prefer it to be a flipper. I don't know. Button lock with just studs is kind of weird to me.
They made a community post on YouTube the other day where they told everyone to go and buy the Subjugator, except they put up pictures of the Altus. And I thought that was so funny because the first thing I thought when I saw the Altus was, oh, it's a budget Subjugator without a flipper tab plus a button lock.
Yeah.
All their stuff just looks so much the same.
Look, it came with a mirror edge, though. I mean, that's pretty cool. They did finally fix the pivot everybody bitches about that never bothered me. They blacked it out instead of having the giant white C there. Yeah, I kind of hate it. Like, it's all right. It's just not the best. I don't know. I hear people raving about this shit, and I'm like, it's a little too, like, thick and heavy for what it is. Like, I don't know why it has such thick liners. And then it's just a little too small to do the fidgety stuff I want to do. Like, I can't, like, so what I love about the Malibu is I flick it, I hit the button, I flick it, I hit the button, I flick it, I hit the button, right? And it's fun to sit there and just fuck with. This, it's like I gotta readjust everything because my hand's too big for this knife, maybe, and that's the problem. And the action, like I took it apart. I didn't take it apart. I took the pivot out and Loctite it because it was walking instantly. And I got it to where it's like dropping. I mean, it's not like, but I don't know. It just, I don't know. They got the detent right and everything. It's all right.
For me, Civivis are just kind of meh. They're all just so meh. I don't really plan on getting that one. It's just, I bet it's a good performer, but it just doesn't, make me all warm and fuzzy inside.
And then the last one I got is the Sheepdog Titanium with the hole from Jared, and I hate it. So the detent is just like, it's like they took the flipper one detent and just left it and cut the flipper off. It's almost like they had them laying around with the flipper on. They were like, fuck, people want the hole. Let's just chop this and put a hole in it. They didn't do that, but like, I can't flick it right-handed because I'm always on this fucking giant lock bar here. So I can't get it out. And then left-handed, I can't reverse flick it because of that. So I have to be on the clip, and then I have to be at the bottom of the hole. Ugh. And even that tore my finger up. Like, the detent's just way too strong. And this is coming from the detent guy. You know what I mean? Like, it's cool looking. It's just a little too heavy, a little too tall. The holes look dumb. Like, I don't know. I'm over the Sheepdog. I've been over it. Like, can we do something else? Can we stop coming out with this in different versions? Like, for fuck's sake. Like,
Kaiser's gonna
now there's the 10B ones at Blade HQ, which is like, great, cool, more Sheepdogs for everybody. I still don't like the Wii Malice in button lock style because the frame lock is so good. A button lock just seems stupid. I will see it when I believe it. They do a good job with button lock. I got to give them credit. They've nailed the button lock part of it and the detent part. Now, I heard the Malice is like 3 inches, which is going to ruin that knife. So if it's 3 inches, that kind of sucks. 3 1/4 would have been like, okay. But we'll see. Lefty, when you say you hate a knife now, do you feel like that's because you handle so many and can be picky, and maybe the knife you hate now you would have loved when you first started collecting? Yeah. I mean, probably. Like, when I first started collecting, everything was kind of cool because it was unique and different. But like, after handling all different kinds of everything, it's kind of like I know what I like and I know what I don't, and I go right to things like that. Like, I pick up this knife, I think most people are like, ooh, like, this is like cool, this feels premium, it's got titanium, or it's got these holes, cool, like, can I reverse flick it? Oh man, that feels good, right? Like can I do that again? Like, oh fuck, yes, I can do it. And then they're like, cool, it kind of drops shut, right? And they're probably like, that hurt my finger a little bit, but like, it's whatever. But like, to me, the first thing I do is like, can I lefty flick it? No, fuck. Like, it's just, I don't know. Like, does it, like, there's certain things that bug the shit out of me. I know if I had this in my pocket today, I'd be pissed off. Like, I would literally have hated the ride home from the company meeting I was at today because I had this in my pocket. Whereas I had this in my pocket, the Mallory Forest, and I was loving every fucking second of it because I'm just sitting there going like this, flicking this baby. I'm thinking like, ooh, that detent's money, right? And I'm like, ooh, this knife has developed a ting on the close. I love it. Like, I don't know. Like, part of it is this is a liner lock, which is super helpful for me being left-handed. I don't know. I think if you're new to the knife world, liner locks are the way to go because, like, you're just less likely to cause yourself issues holding the wrong thing or whatever, I don't know. I'm a dick. What can I say? What about you, Gideon? How do you feel about
for me, honestly,
said about handling all these knives and whatever?
I'm mostly a budget knife guy. I go high end every once in a while. So for budget knives, I definitely know, like, I can tell a good budget knife apart from a meh one and a bad one. But I'm still just kind of stepping into the high end stuff, so I'm still kind of learning in that way.
Gotcha. So for you, those things are all still kind of cool, right? to feel out, I guess.
Well, I mean, obviously, I know what I like and what I don't like, but I haven't sampled a whole lot of everything.
Right. But that's the thing. Coming from the budget side of it, it's like there's certain things that budget knives do really well, like deep carry clips, and then you buy a fucking $500 knife with this much knife hanging out of your pocket, like this thing.
Yeah.
And you're like, what? Like, and it just baffles you, right?
Or
and like
just
that's the
crappy
kind of
titanium.
Right, that too. And that's kind of shit that just like it like I guess I'm different than some people where like this one thing will turn me off from the knife completely. Like I'll be like, fuck that knife. Don't need it in my life because like that this wasn't perfect, but like this one is. This one is. Like I got 20 of them that I think are perfect. So like why am I fucking around with this thing? And that's how my brain works. I'm always comparing things to other things. I'm not just like, I could see the goodness in this thing. No, fuck that. Like, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
You know? Anyway, that was a long answer.
In depth.
Lefty EDC is like the dude that gets all the ladies, so starts looking for tiny gripes to avoid committing to one. Nobody cares. She has man hands or a unibrow, right? Bro, if she got man hands and a unibrow, I'm out. Like, but sucks to be a lefty. Not gonna lie, it's really nice to enjoy a lot of the stuff you can't. Laugh out loud. Fuck you, Chaz. For
lefties,
me,
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, everyone's talking about how there's just not very many lefties. I know all kinds of lefties. My brother's a lefty. My cousin's a lefty. My girlfriend's a lefty. Everyone I know is a lefty.
Yeah, there's way more lefties than, yeah. It is weird how, like, everybody knows a lefty, yet there's only 10% lefties. It's weird. I don't know. Fuck, now I forget what I was going to say. What were we talking about?
Enjoying things.
I was going to say, I agree, because, like, a lot of times there's knives like this that I just reviewed, this Tucson TS. Somebody tell me, 249, 250, 249, I forget. If I was right-handed, man, oh my God. Like, this knife is a winner, man. So awesome. D10 styled, ergos are perfect, blade shape's perfect for me, action is really good. Like, it's just a winner. But it doesn't work too great left-handed. The Kubi Vagrant I reviewed as well. If I was right-handed, man, like, so my collection would be so much bigger. I would be spending so much more money on knives than I like. So I feel for righties in the sense that, like, obviously you can't have everything because, I mean, unless you're rich, right? So, like, trying to pare down as a righty has to be a lot harder. Whereas, like, I can just sell something real quick because I'm like, that doesn't work too great left-handed. Like, so it's just like, it's less to worry about, I guess. So it's kind of like twofold. I'm more picky, but I'm also like, it's easier for me on the collection side, I guess. I don't know. Liking the cut, Kev. Oh, the haircut? Thanks, dude. Do it myself. My son is a lefty. All right, cool, man. Don't let him watch.
Some companies make left-hand versions of right-hand knives, but from what I've seen of your channel, you don't like hardly any of them.
Wait, say that one more time. Companies make what?
I was going to say, certain companies make left-handed versions of some of their righty-only knives, but from what I've seen of your channel, they don't choose the right ones because you don't like a lot of the ones that they choose to make lefty.
Yeah, I mean, it's usually like companies like Kaiser or Concept that like. So I have the Liang Ma Cuff version 2 lefty. Love that. I have the Liang Ma Field Duty EDC lefty, and I love that knife. And then I have the Vero Engineering Axon lefty. So you'll notice all of those are like boutique brand, like makers who are doing it. They're taking a very popular knife and making it left-handed, where, you know, fucking Kaiser just takes the sheepdog or the Gemini and fucking like, let's make it lefty because that knife sold. Well, I don't know. So I get it. And they probably are popular. I don't know. And then like the Sabenzas, or you can get lefty, but like, I guess you're right. I just don't like the ones they choose. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like Concept does one like every year. This year they chose to do the Shard.
Oh, their most boring looking knife.
Yeah, the one that literally looks like a shard.
Yeah.
But it's got green fat carbon, so it's going to cost like $200 or $300. Like,
yikes.
I don't know. But I'm in the I'm in the EDC for Lefties group on Facebook, and we like apparently the people voted for it, and I'm like, what? Like, first off, if you gave me the choice, 100% the Pelican EDC is like the best concept knife they have. So that would have been perfect in Lefty. But they chose the Shard with green fat carbon. Like, what are you smoking? But I'll buy one just to support the Lefty thing. But like, you're right, they're just picking the wrong shit. I actually enjoy fidgeting with the Evo more, Lefty. Righty, it's 2-drop shut and it hits my finger, but lefty, you pull it down slightly and then drop. Yeah. Well, you can just do this, dude. You can just like put it on a little bit of an angle when you close it and then let it drop. You don't want to be like me and just have your nails all fucked up. But like, you could just put super glue on them. That's what I do. And then bang, no problem. Have you tried the MBK full tie sized old guard inset lock version, Lefty? No, I have. Oh, actually, Backpack B has one, and I did try it out. It's okay. Not my thing. It's okay. Chris, what up, dude? Duck boy. Got your shirt, bro. It's the 270? Nah. Is it? TS. What happened? TS 270. Let me check. Oh, you got to put 2 cent in it. Otherwise, it shows you like a shirt. Images.
You can't keep 2 cents straight.
Yeah, he's right. 270. Why did I think he was lying? I don't know. I just thought you were wrong. Sorry.
Can't trust anyone these days.
What up, Mikey? All right, so my heart, ouch. So how'd you start the channel? Like, when did you start it? Let's talk about Gideonsstuff for a little bit.
Oh boy,
put you on the spot.
I started the channel back in December of 2020, just because I was bored as shit.
That's when I did November, but it wasn't because I was. I guess it was partially because I was bored. Yeah. All right, and. That's why? Oh, that was your reason? You were just bored?
Well, I mean, obviously, I've been on like Instagram for a while posting about knives, and then I decided I just want to start reviewing them because it seemed like something fun that I could do, and so I just kind of started doing it, and I've just been doing it since.
Okay. Did you also do it because you thought the people currently reviewing knives sucked, and you thought you could do a better job, or?
No, just honestly, I didn't.
I'm just curious. That's not my reason. That's not my reason. I'm just asking.
Well, I still watch knife YouTube. You know, I think most of the reviewers out there are great. You know, I still watch them. So I just wanted to add my voice to the mix, I guess, and just to do it for fun because I guess I'm kind of weird in the knife world because half the year I'm living in the city at college, and I'm, just kind of like anyone else using a knife. And in the summer times, I have a full-time job on a ranch. I'm a cowboy, ranch hand, doing shit in the mountains, so I get to use my knives hard. New Mexico. I split my time between Las Cruces and northern New Mexico. So
Albuquerque?
I get to do a whole lot of weird stuff.
Okay. Are you near Albuquerque?
Kind of. No, not really. About 3
Okay.
hours
I was gonna
in
say
either
because I think
direction.
Mateo lives in Albuquerque. I think, and the Rogers have a ranch somewhere in New Mexico.
Yeah, I've actually lived more closer to them. I've driven past the road that goes to
So
their
you don't
ranch.
work there in the
No, I
summer?
don't work there.
Don't
I
worry, I wasn't
wish,
like
man,
trying
that'd
to.
be
I wasn't
cool.
like trying to get you to give your address or anything.
No, 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 no.
Um,
I understand.
okay, so I started because well, two reasons. One, I just wanted to talk about knives more, and two, I felt like the reviews I was watching, which again, I have no problem with other reviewers, like you said, but like I felt like a lot of it was just like everything's positive about the knife, like, and then I would buy that knife. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being positive. Like, that's
Right.
great. If the knife is good, I don't want you to be negative. But like, I would then buy that knife, and then there would be all these fucking issues, like, or things that just didn't, like, the review just didn't equal that. Like, it was just weird. So, like, I just felt like it'd be good to just say exactly what I think about the knife and get it out there. Like, so that was one of the reasons I started doing it.
Oh yeah.
And it was mostly for me just to like talk about the shit I bought. And that's still what it is. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for
So,
sure. One of my
all right.
most viewed videos was me basically. I made a video called "Why I Don't Think Civivi is the Best Budget Knife Brand," and I got a lot of hot takes on that one. But it was a video that I made because I just felt like everyone was so nice to Civivi all the time, and I feel like they had issues that no one was talking about.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Everything was up Sabibi's ass for like 2 years straight.
Well, yeah, and now they're
Um,
releasing the Teton Tickler fixed blade D2 for $220. They're like bending us all over and seeing who's going to take it right up the ass.
how much?
$220
In D2?
in D2.
Was that like fancy looking fixed blade?
It's like the Bowie one,
It's called the Teton Tickler?
the Teton Tickler, which, fun fact,
Fuck.
Teton is French for nipple. So,
Yeah. Well, that's why they call them the Grand Tetons. I've been there,
yeah,
National
yeah,
Park. Yeah.
exactly.
Void says knife YouTube is weird. I feel like I binged so much of it over the last 3 years. Now it's hard to get the same satisfaction it used to. If that makes sense, no shade over. No, I think I feel the same way, dude. I struggle to like I look at my feed on YouTube and I'm just like, and I see the title or the thumbnail and I'm like, nope, no, no. Like I either know everything about that knife or like I'm not interested in the, whatever it is. And I just keep going until like today, for example, I was doing that and I saw Tri-State's video where he was like pretending to be a customer and then pretending to be the salesperson at the knife store. And I was like, yes, I am watching this. And I watched that whole video, right? Like for me, when I do get that satisfaction, but it's like I have to find a video for it to do it. Like it used to just be like all the content was like you just wanted to absorb it all, but it's just different now. I don't know if that's because I'm also doing reviews and like whatever, or if it's like he said, you just seen so much of it, you know. Um,
Well, honestly, so
yeah,
much
I
of the
don't know.
knife world is the same nowadays, anyways, so that, finding a unique knife that's fun to talk about, fun to look at, fun to hear other people talk about, that's just hard to come across.
Right. He says, I think channels with a little bit of a new twist like knife nerdery are giving me back the good knife feels though. What's the twist? That he like deep dives the knife or what? I love Kevin's videos too. I don't know if I see a twist or anything. But yeah, Kevin's the man. He's like, whenever I have a weird like detail question about a knife, I go to him because he'll literally like give me like a 5 minute like documentary on the thing, and it's like literally I asked him about like the detent ball, and it's like this whole fucking because he just nerds out on shit, and it's fucking awesome because I learn a lot from it. I don't have a good example, but it happened the other day, and it was literally like he sent me like 10 paragraphs in a text or a Instagram message, and I had asked like one thing about one little. It was just I don't know. It was crazy. I think we were talking about the Richard Rogers OEM Slim, the slut. Because I had this like I sold mine that I had, but it had this like sort of squeak because the detent ball is wearing in a path on the bead blast or whatever. And I think I mentioned that, and he like told me this whole thing about like why it happens and how and like all this shit. But I got this artisan clip, which totally changes the look of this knife. This is the smaller Rian, comes with a budget deep carry clip. Love this knife. White Mountain Knives exclusive. And Backpack B sent me this clip. I think it looks awesome on there.
That does. That looks really good. Really classes a knife up.
Yeah. And you could take what is it? I think this knife's like $75 or something. And then a $20 clip. That's not bad. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's AR RPM9, but I actually love that steel.
So. Oh, me too. That's a great steel.
Yeah, I think it's like one of the best budgety steels. I like that. I like
14C.
Yeah, 14C, and I was going to say Nitro V. When done correctly, I know you've had issues with the Civivi shit.
I've had mixed experiences.
I definitely got into knife YouTube just by watching old Blade. I think we all have the same story, Void. That's how I got into it. You come into it with Blade HQ and Nick Shabazz and maybe Slicey Dicey. When I was getting into it, he was also really popular because he was getting every new knife and doing a review on it, right? And then Metal Complex was like just then starting to take off a little bit. I think he was at like 15 or 20,000 at that point. He was behind Slicey Dicey.
Yeah.
Like when I got into it. I feel like a lot of us, like, sound off in the comments if you got into knives and EDC when COVID hit, because I feel like there's going to be a long list of me. If you were into the hobby before, it's like there's two different people, right? Or groups. There's like the people who were here pre-COVID and the people who got into it after, if you know what I mean. And it's weird. So many people I talk to, it's like because of COVID, like we all just had, I guess, time and money. I don't know, like really weird. But that's when I was into knives. I had like a Bug Out, a ZT. I think I had like a Boker. I had a Wee, and I had a Kershaw. I had like 5 knives, right? And I occasionally like would watch a Shabazz video or whatever. But it wasn't like this thing where like now literally almost when I'm not with family or working, it's something knife related I'm doing, you know? So that started like with COVID and just has progressively gone from like, hey, I might start an Instagram account and maybe I'll like just start an EDC Instagram account. Cause like I didn't really care about Instagram before I got into like knives. And I was like, I'll call it Lefty EDC. Oh, that's cool. That's unique. Is there anybody on there with Lefty EDC? No. Oh, sweet. I'm taking that one. Like, and then now I'm sitting here with my fucking $1,300 phone strapped to this thing on the desk with a $1,200 MacBook I bought specifically for this, with a giant case of knives here, live on YouTube with 73 fucking idiots watching me. Like, how did this happen? Like, I need to go to a mental hospital.
We all do.
Like, it's fucking weird. There's something wrong with me. There's something wrong with you too, Gideon. You're here. We don't even know each other, and we don't know each other live on YouTube.
But that's a great thing, you know. Just sit down here and shoot the shit with someone across the country. It's crazy.
That's what I love about it.
Oh yeah.
I'm just saying it's a little bit crazy that is how our lives have turned out. All right, that was going a little too far, but anyway.
Became passionate.
It's how our Thursday night turned out, I guess. I watch all of Cole's videos in hopes that Kara shows. Shane, you're a dirty bastard. That's one thing I've learned about you, my friend. A dirty bastard. Snuz. Yeah, go check out Snuz. He's awesome. I checked out some of his videos a couple of weeks ago. Dude is hilarious. Have you ever seen his videos?
I have not seen him. I'm going to check him out now. Snuz.
He's like, we measure in real world things on this channel. And then he pulls out little fucking like gummy bear frogs. And he's like, this blade is 4 frogs long. The guy is fucking funny. I watched awesome. Lefty for the bearing swaps and shitting on the knives. Well, thank you, sir. Much appreciated. I'll take a bow.
You know, I started watching knives. I started watching you when I was, I guess, like probably 6 months ago. I was going on jogs, and I just found your channel randomly. I started listening to you. It's like, this guy's kind of different. This guy's kind of different. So I'll stick around.
There you go. And you won't run out of stuff to listen to on your walk.
Hell no.
That's the worst part, I feel like, is you find a channel or a creator you like, and then you catch up, and then you're fucked.
Well, hell, I can hardly keep up with you.
Right. Well, that's the thing, man. See, that's the greatest thing about my channel. You got to keep up with me, not the other way around.
Exactly.
But there's probably people who just give up, like don't even watch my stuff because they're like, I can't keep up, you know?
Well, how many, like, you know, YouTube has analytics. It shows you how long people watch your videos. Do people only watch like 5 minutes of your videos?
Probably. We could check, actually, if you want. Hang on.
Because I know some of my videos run a little bit long, and I know people don't stick around for them.
Oh, no. But it only averages that. So, like...
It does. It does.
The people who actually give a shit do watch them. Like, so... It's not like I should cut my videos off at 5 minutes because of that. You know what I mean? Like this one is 4:38. That one just dropped though, so hang on. Content. Let's see. These are all the ones scheduled. I'm scheduled out till the 11th right now. And I got like 15 videos sitting on the desktop right now. I need to edit. Hold on. Let's see. 730 views on this one. So let's look at this one. I don't get a ton of views. Like if I hit 1,000 on a video, I'm like, sweet. But I honestly don't even look that far into it to see how many views I got. I just don't care about that stuff.
Well, I mean, you just do it for shits and giggles, you know?
That's really what I do it for. Like, oh, this video got me 3 subscribers. Sweet.
Ooh.
Where's average view? 8 minutes and 52 seconds. 40 seconds longer than usual. Look at that.
Wow.
But the video is 30 minutes.
Exactly.
But I don't care. Like, it took me 30 minutes to get all my feelings out on that one. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly. Well, if you sit down behind the camera and you're not having fun, then you might as well not make videos, you know?
Well, okay. So that's my whole thing. Is like, I'm doing this because I need to unbox this knife first off. I have to do this anyway, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to get my thoughts on camp. Like, I don't have to, but like for me, it's become fun to like record my reaction to things, you know?
Oh yeah.
And it's fun. Like I want to tell you, like that's why like when there's a knife that like I just don't like. If I hate a knife, that's different because that's still like to me fun. Like it's not just that like I think it'll entertain people. It's like to me, it's fun to hate on a knife sometimes because like, you know what I mean? Like you just talk shit. Talking shit's fun. That's why people do it. But when it's like just a blah sort of knife, those are the ones that are a struggle. And if you watch my rapid reviews, there's always going to be a couple blah ones in there because like I want to review the knife because I got it in or somebody loaned it or I bought it. So like, I feel like it deserves to be on camera to be reviewed, but like, I'll just do the rapid review thing with that. And I'll sprinkle in some of the blah knives with the good knives,
Right.
I don't know. But that's the main thing to me is this is like my hobby. I'm doing it for fun. Yes, I do make some money off of it, but like I'm just making a little bit of the money I spend back. Like I'm not making money when I say that. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like I went over this in a EDC update video I did today. I think last month I got like 600 something from YouTube. That's like super chats, memberships, and ad money all in one, right?
Mm-hmm.
And or no, I was saying I got my 1099 from YouTube for last year, and over the course of last year, it was like just under $3,000 they paid me. But like
Right.
I've showed my pirate ship like costs. Last year I spent $4,000 on shipping.
Wow. Wow.
So like that money from YouTube didn't even cover the shipping costs. That doesn't count. Right. This StreamYard costs money. Like buying knives costs money for giveaway. Obviously buying them for myself costs money. Like all this shit. Like, so it's a hot, I do it because I want to do it and it's fun, not because I'm trying to like make money off of it. Like people who are doing it for that are never going to do it. Like I just don't think you're going to like.
Well, let's be honest. You're not going to become rich off of knife YouTube. Even the biggest knife YouTubers, Nick Shabazz, Metal Complex.
Like you might be able to make a career out of it. You might be able to make enough money to like live and stuff. But yeah, you're probably not going to get rich.
You're not going to be the next PewDiePie off of knife YouTube.
I mean, if that's your goal, like there are people like Neves Knives. He wants this to be his career, everyday minimalist. Like, dude, more power to those guys. That's awesome. Like, for me, it's my hobby. So if I could make it and it would be my job, great. But like, I feel like if I decided I wanted to do that, I'd have to start deciding to like not buy this.
Yeah.
Because my budget for buying knives is only so much because I have to pay myself to, you know what I mean?
Well, you have to start running it like a business instead of a hobby.
Exactly. And like, I'd rather buy this
than be responsible.
Yeah, I don't know. But at the same time, like, would I not buy this and then not have like my full-time job I have to deal with? That might be worth it. So like I see both sides. I'm just kind of spitballing like shit here. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know the answers to things.
No one does.
And that's my problem, honestly. This is my problem like in life is I don't have the answers, but I always try to have them. Like it's like I try to explain things and like I can't. I don't have the answers to this. But like right now for me this is fun and whatever.
Exactly, yeah.
So for you, it's the same way, I take it?
I did a video the other day where I reviewed the Gerber ripstop, and at the end of the video, I ended up shooting it with a shotgun. So hell yeah, this is fun.
What? Did you post that video?
I did. It's the Gerber ripstop review. I called it the worst knife ever.
You shot it with a shotgun?
I did, and while I was reviewing the knife, I had a cow turd sitting on the table just to illustrate how bad the knife was. I had a blast with that video. See,
I knew I loved this guy. I knew I loved this guy. Thank you, Chaz, and thank you, Joe.
Hey, Joseph.
Pretty sure that was Chaz. Sorry. What's up, brother? Hey, Gideon. Do you know Joe at all?
Yeah, I think I've seen him on my channel a few times.
Oh, cool. He's my local buddy that I was talking about. He's the one who loaned me the pen that I have to steal. Cool. I'm going back.
I think
I'm sorry, Chaz. I kind of breezed over this. He said awesomeness. That's how it happened. See, this is why I wish it like told me when I said what I said so I could like backtrack. Yeah. You're doing good. It's at least some fun, like you say. Shoot the shit and have fun. Yeah, exactly. Yep. And I know I don't have to tell you guys every time why I do this and why I do that. I feel like I need to be really transparent. It's this thing I have where like I've always seen, I don't want to say I've seen YouTubers be like where like, I don't know, I've just like wanted to know shit. Like,
Yeah.
is this guy getting this knife for free and just telling me it's good? Or like, is he getting paid for that? Right? When like you feel like you can't trust whether they are or they aren't or whatever. And I'm not saying that's their fault. They're just not like super open about things like that,
Exactly.
right?
Exactly.
To me, that seems like they're kind of hiding something, but like I don't think they are. But that's why, like, and that's what I always thought before I started a channel. So, like, for me, I just try to be super transparent. Like, this knife was free. They gave this to me. Thank you. Like, I'll still try to be, unbiased, whatever, but like, it was free. Like, I always say that. Or I
Right.
try to tell you guys, like, what money I made off of this. Like, I don't think you need to know that or want to know half the time, but like, I just do it anyway.
Well, I think that's a great thing for unboxings, to have the knife there and tell your viewers, this is coming from someone else. I did not buy this, but here, we're going to unbox it.
Like, you could turn this off now if you want, because maybe you don't believe me. That's fine. One day I'll show you how to look at your analytics. I see, that part's not fun. You know what I mean? Like, that's the part that's not fun. But like, it doesn't mean that I don't want the channel to grow. Like, obviously I still, like, what is that with my forehead, dude? It's not that I don't want the channel to grow or whatever. Obviously I do, but like, I don't want to spend the time to figure out what thing I need to do to have it grow. Plus, then I'm doing something I don't really want to do. I'm just doing it to get more views or something, which I also don't want to do. Like, I just want to show the shit I get and talk about it. Like, I don't know. That's just me. Like, if I had to do things differently, like, then I would make less videos because I'm going to be doing other stuff instead of just throwing a camera on and bullshitting. And I like doing that.
You could do it both ways. Like Metal Complex, I think he strikes a balance really good because people send him all kinds of shit all the time, and somehow he still seems to be excited in every video he does.
Yeah, I don't know how he does it.
It's insane.
Bees is like that too. He's always, it's like he snorts a line of coke before every fucking video. I don't know. I'm like, dude, I'll do a video sometimes. Like, granted, I do like 30-minute videos, but I'll get to like the 20-minute mark and I start feeling like, man, like I almost need like a fucking break or something. Yep. But like, dude, sound like they're on coke, just all jacked up. Like, I don't know. Look at this. Look at this. Just look at it. Just look at it. Like, damn, Bees. How do you do that for 20 minutes straight? Like, holy shit.
Well, Bees always matches the energy in his titles.
And I'm just like, look, this knife suck bad. This knife suck. Get it? Dick?
This knife suck, the dick butter knife.
Yeah. Oh, God. He said you'd be surprised. Neves is sponsored by Bang Energy Drinks. He says bang in every video. What would we be surprised about? Damn it.
Maybe he does snort a line of crack before.
You're looking at it all wrong, Big Daddy. How am I looking at it wrong? You talking about the analytics or life? Because I already told you I'm looking at it wrong. All right, we got to that one. If you know how to look at it, then you will see. But you are blind, so you can't see. So that would have been a good quote to exit with, man.
Although, is it? I mean, that's kind of obvious. If you're blind, you can't see.
It's funny how Neves and Bees are the ones fucking talking about the analytics. They're the two fucking analytics guys. I don't know. Maybe they aren't.
I don't know.
All right, Jared, if you want to show me the way, you can. You could show me the way of the Mandalorian knife YouTuber. He does it because he likes to shake ball sack. Exactly. Like, you get it. You get it now.
If there's anyone to take advice from, it'd be Neves Knives. I mean, he's growing so fast.
Yeah, that's true. You want us to have all the facts to make up our mind. Respect that. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, I care about the growing stuff, but not enough to like do something. Like I'm still gonna make videos the way I make them, how often I make them. Like, what's gonna like? So what can I do? Change the way my title looks? Like, I don't know if that would help. Like, and I don't want to have clickbaity titles just to have clickbaity titles, just so people click on the video and it's just me talking about a knife again. Like that's, I don't want to get people's hopes up and then.
There are people out there who appreciate whatever type of video you make, and they'll find your channel eventually.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, like we said, it's a hobby. We're having fun tonight. We don't need to talk about this shit. All right, I think we're caught up. Look at that. We caught up. Anal licked it. What the fuck? I don't know what that meant. Lefty and Neves both rock. Say how you are. Yeah, man. Stop trying to change me, Jared. You're trying to change me with your analytics, bro.
Anal licked it. That analytics anal licked it.
Now I just got it too. I just thought of it too. It's like after I said analytics, I was like, oh, analytics.
Me too.
The giveaway knife tonight. So I have KPL. Shout out to Knife Pivot Lube. Always forgetting the banner, Kev. Shout out to White Mountain Knives as well, because that's where I got this knife. So we got the Knife Pivot Lube. We also got some of the Q-tips. If you haven't tried these, anybody, Gideon, anybody else, these are the best.
Oh, yeah, I like those.
Use code Lefty10, by the way. All right, stickers. We're going to run through these. Grady's gear. Bang. Check it. Lefty Live, baby. Shadow Ranger sticker. If you haven't checked out our Facebook group, go check it out, guys. It's so fun. Bearded gear. Holes over studs. Kevin from Knife Nerdery right there. Another Lefty, that fucking clown. Another Lefty, that bastard. We got a NAF Sergeant right there. Stafford's EDC up in the house. Local dude. We got a Backpack B, I think car decal because you can't fucking see it. Knives Fast, KC, and Quiet Carry. So we got those. And then we have a Cube. A Cube. 162C-1. Which I actually unboxed all of these at once. The giveaway knives I bought. I think I called it the budget bonanza because it was just like 10 fucking super budget knives. This is the Cube recurve.
Oh.
I think this camera just gives every knife a mirror edge, is what I think.
I have one of those. It was one of the first knives that I bought when I was getting into knives. It's a pretty good knife.
Look at this thing. Dropping shut. Detent's a little bit light. This is pre-Kubi getting their shit together, balling out. Like, you could tell because no reversible clip. You know what I mean? And the detent's not as good as their... Like, they learned how to dial a detent in after this. It's still okay. It's just, and it's free. So there's that. But, so that's your giveaway knife to get today. Today, guys. Yeah. Normally, I try to cut it off around 10:30, but technically, I'm in my office, so my wife can go to bed anytime. So I might stay on a little longer. We'll see what the people want. But if you need to run at any point, Gideon, don't feel like you can't just say, I got to go. I'm not holding you hostage.
I understand.
All right. But I'll hang out as long as you want. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. I'll be here as long as it's fun.
Not trying to kick you off either. Just
I gotcha.
Recurves are the devil. If I can't sharpen it on a KME, it's dead to me. You lazy fuck. I was going to ask, Jared, could you put, if you're still watching, that is, Could you put a mirror polish on this thing? Have you checked out a Satori 2.0 yet, Jared? Because maybe I could send it to you to review, and then you could, shop in it. But it has a recurve, which is why everybody I ask is afraid of it.
That looked nice with the mirror edge.
What?
That looked nice with the mirror edge, man.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's why I want one. He said, I'll sharpen it. Yeah. Thanks, bro. Have you reviewed one yet? I mean, he'll sharpen it anyway, but I figure it's a win-win. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Get a video out of it.
Cut a rope. He said, send it by. Okay. Sometimes I wonder, like, when I'm texting Jared, I'm like, is this Jared? I even asked him one time, I was like, is this you or did you get hacked? Because I don't know. He just sounds like an Asian lady when he texts. Like, not that one. Send it by. Ill sharpen.
We now know the true puppet behind Jared Neve.
Yeah. In reality, he's just going while he's like doing something else.
Or all his thumbs all bandaged up.
Like, who put the edge on the Kube? Kube put the edge on the Kube. I told you, this camera just makes everything have a mirror edge. It's weird. Now, granted, some of these did have a mirror edge, but like, let me grab a random knife. This is the Kube Royal that I've used and whatever. Let's see if we can. Look at that. Got a freaking mirror edge randomly.
Wow. The camera I use for my videos hates mirror edges. It will not pick up mirrors.
All right, here's the real test. Does the M-Tech have a mirror edge? Not quite. I don't know. Does this count? I don't think it counts.
You've been using that M-Tech too much.
Yeah, right. Lewis gave me this thing. God damn it, Lewis. I hate the fact that it's kind of good. It really.
I remember your video on that was just shaking my head the whole time. Like, how did this happen?
I know. I even put that in the video like 4 times. I put, how did this happen?
Yeah.
Or I forget what I put. I put something like that. Can't believe I made this video or something. Shit, I still have this knife. The American bald eagle riding a motorcycle scalpel knife.
Jeez.
With great ergos. And a mirror edge. Ah, it's got a mirror edge. Look at this.
Jeez.
I guess I'm just catching the right light. That's all it is. I just got good lighting today, guys. You know, balling out.
Good lighting or something.
Just for Shane Gables, if he's still watching, I wanted to talk about the Nomad 3.0 from Asher and tell everybody that if you don't buy one of these and you buy a bug out instead, you're an idiot. You need to buy this Chinese-made knife and not the American-made knife because it'll make you a better person. So just wanted to put that disclaimer out there for Shane Gables. Hope you guys watch his channel and find that joke funny because otherwise you just think I'm a dick, but whatever. What do you think about that dog? What do you think about that dog? What dog? Oh, the sheepdog. Jesus. See what I mean? Could you could you put the Asian lady in the closet for a second?
Don't say that.
Then he says, what do you think about that? No, and then he says sheepdog. What the fuck? You weren't watching, man. You weren't watching the live stream. I already told everybody I didn't like it. I don't like it. There you go. That's all you need to know. I'm just kidding. So you can thumb flick it well, lefty, and you can reverse flick it pretty well, righty. You definitely have to hit the bottom of the hole. I mean, maybe you're like stronger than me and don't notice, but the detent's way too stiff. So you got to hit the bottom of the hole, which I don't like having to do that. And then the thumb flick righty is really hard for me because I'm always on the lock bar. Like I have to do like one of these. Just I don't know. It sucks. And then left-handed reverse flick, you have to be on the clip and then at the very bottom of the hole to get it to come out. It's just too much work. Like, here's my thing with knives, and I'll get rid of a knife if I can't, unless it's like epic, right? Unless it's like this Satori where like I almost just said I super love it. Unless it's like this where it's just so badass that like, you know, I can make an exception. But even this, I got this clip put on it. So now I pick it up and I go to flick it and it flicks out. Woo! This knife, if I put it down on the table, this is a table, by the way, and then I pick it up and I go to flick it, what happens? Nothing. Because I'm all over the lock bar. I'm locking it up. Like, if I can't get to my knife and flick it in less than 2 seconds and fight off the attacker, I don't want this knife. You know what I'm saying? Just, it ain't for me if I can't flick it fast. Ow, see, I can't even flick it. I hate this knife.
Does that fuller work? I doubt it with such a strong detent.
Nah, it's such a tiny fuller.
Oh, yeah.
Like, look at how thin that is. Yeah. Ow, fucking hurt my middle finger, by the way. Yeah, but the Deviant Neves, this thing is badass, other than the ugly-ass patina you put on it and the watermelon fucking micarta. What is Kaiser doing with their micarta? Bacon, watermelon, like, what are they doing? Tell me that does not look like a watermelon.
I mean, I'm not going to argue with you. Watermelon makes sense.
Like, this is the real angry watermelon right here. Everybody talks about the tadpole. Look at this thing. This looks like it got dragged through a fucking mud pit. Like, how is this appealing to you, Jared?
I like Kaiser's micarta. I think it feels good. It doesn't feel like
I'm not going to say it doesn't feel good. It just looks like shit. Man, you say you like strong detents, then it's too strong. If not, it's too weak. That detent is perfect in my opinion. Left or right, and I'm not a lefty. Yeah, that's why you can't talk for lefties, Jared, because you ain't one. That's
not part of the
why people actually watch my channel. I'm just kidding. Now, if you want to talk about a perfect detent, it's the Deviant. This is a perfect detent. It pops out of there like with authority. Got great drop, but reverse flick, thumb flick, left, right, does not matter. It just pops. Excellent detent on this. And this is a sheepdog design too. That one's nailed. And it comes down to the knife, Jared. Like with thumb studs, this detent is perfect. But if it had a flipper, it'd probably be weak. You know what I mean? The sheepdog's it's just too strong, man. I know for a fact, I don't know for a fact, but I'm going to pretend I know for a fact. They just used the same detent they had on there for the flipper, which, by the way, was too weak on the flipper. But on the whole one, it's too strong. Like, come on, Kaiser. Come on, Kaiser.
Picky.
I didn't seal the patina. I have to take it off and do it again. So you're telling me this was not on purpose? Because this for damn sure looks like it was on purpose. How do you accidentally get mud splattered poop on your knife like this? You know? How do you get this kind of patina on your knife?
Treating it like OTF.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Lefty for fixed blades, righty for folders because I'm too lazy to care. Sounds like you're not that lazy to care, though. You came up with this whole fucking process. Like, you're only left, like, do you have to, like, remind yourself when you pick up a fixed blade? Okay, I'm left-handed with this one. And then when you pick up a folder, like, okay, I'm right-handed with this. Like, that seems like a lot of work. I usually just pick the knife up and flick it. No, that wasn't funny. Okay, I tried.
You go with both hands.
It was, but I didn't seal it originally. It was bright blue. Ah, okay. Okay. On the sheepdog, flippers are perfect too. You're crazy if you think they're soft. All right, fine. Have you
I'll be
seen
honest. I've never had a sheepdog, and I feel bad about admitting that because everyone talks about them, and I've never tried one.
Don't feel bad. They're one of those things that's like overhyped for no good reason, I think. Like I don't see the benefit of the sheepdog. It's way too big and fat. Like when I say big, like it's not even that big. Like here is an F5.5. Like it's not that much longer or whatever. Like it's not like some mammoth knife. It's just fat, if you know what I mean. Like that was a bad example, wasn't it? Here's the 80-20.5. It's slightly bigger than, no, it's not. It's the same size, basically. Maybe a little bit bigger than the 20.5, which you wouldn't say this is a big knife, would you?
No, 20.5 is way smaller than I thought it would be.
Right. But this thing is just fat as shit. This is the full size one. Like, it's just, it has no good purpose to me. There is a smaller one. Yeah, Jared, the mini, which is also just kind of, I don't know. It's not for me. I'd rather have an F5 all day, every day, and twice on Sunday. This thing is just way better in all departments.
I guess the good thing is if I ever decide to try out a sheepdog, I've got like a billion different variations to choose from.
Are you a steel guy?
Kind of. It depends.
Because Blade HQ just dropped 10 V1s. That's like the one to get if you're gonna get one.
I've been looking at that one actually. When they dropped that, I was thinking.
And they have the full size and mini, I think.
Yeah.
Which I think. So here's and Jared, you can answer this for me. A mini sheepdog with no flipper tab might be the way to go because then you have a choil. And like, so my problem with the small sheepdog was it's too small because of the flip. Like you can't choke up, but you can choke up on the whole one. So I feel like that would probably be the perfect one. Does anybody have a response to that? I still don't want one, but
we're looking for answers for me. Answers for me.
Exactly. Yep, I'll send you one. You can get a good grip. There you go. Okay.
Right, because that flipper delete basically adds a forward finger choil.
Jared, you know that aisle is spelled with 2 L's, right? I'm just asking because this is the third time in a row you spelled it with just capital I, capital L, like, yup, Illinois, send you one. Like, I'm just making sure you know that. I'm guessing it's speech to text or something. I don't know, but it's killing me right now.
Diva and grammar Nazi.
Yes, I literally correct people on their grammar all the time. You can ask, like, anybody I chat with. I'm always like, did you mean this? Because you spelled it wrong. Yes, I shortened things down to type fast. See, that's what I thought. And now you just had to waste all that time typing that out because you were lazy and didn't type it the full way the first time. This is what happens, Jared. I'll teach you. You know what? You teach me analytics, and I'll teach you grammar. How about that? We'll have a little tutoring session.
Yeah, tutor trade-off. Skill share.
Hey, look at that. See? That's how I feel about analytics. Exactly. Tip down only aluminum. The Zahn would be better. Are you talking about the SOCOM Elite, the original one? Because I hated that knife. The Bravo I liked a lot more. That detent was absolute just poop. It didn't even exist. He said, and it was one letter too. Yeah, but he capitalized both of them. And he lives in Illinois, so I had to point it out. It just seemed weird. All right, Jesus.
He just has state pride. You know, he's got to represent.
Right? He puts Illinois in every fucking sentence he writes. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Be sure to spell it correctly. Exactly, buds and blades. Exactly. We're all a little lost. Yep, I agree. I'm lost too. I don't know where we are.
Who does?
Wouldn't that be I don't give a shit about Grant? Actually, Ian, it would be I do not. If you want to be proper, just saying. He represents Chicago Isle. Coprolite, that was a good one, dude.
Poor
My
Jared.
Bravo is out for delivery. Damn, that was fast, dude. I sent him that. When did I send? That was this week. I sent him the Bravo. He lives in Australia, and it's out for delivery. UPS is killing it, dude. And it was like, Josh, what was it? Like $25 or $30 maybe for shipping? It wasn't bad. I sent a couple to Canada the last 2 days too.
Crazy. I bought a text
playing Call of Duty out there or what?
Oh, in my room?
Yeah.
Yeah, my fucking roommate, he's all the way across my room, the living room, the kitchen, the other side of the apartment. Oh my gosh, he gets so fucking loud. I tell you what.
Is he playing Call of Duty though?
There's no telling what. He plays all kinds of shit.
Yeah, okay. I was just curious. So where are you at? Yeah, let's talk about you again. Forgot about that. We talked about me for an hour.
I'm in my apartment.
You're in your apartment at college or what?
At college, yeah.
Okay, yep. So you go. What do you? Oh yeah, we talked about this briefly. You're going to school for paleontology, right?
Yeah, right now I'm majoring in geology, and I'm going to go to grad school for paleontology.
That's awesome, dude. Follow your dreams, bro.
That's right. Follow my dreams and hurt my wallet. Gosh damn.
Don't give up on it, because sometimes you don't want to follow your dreams, though. Because, like, I did that. I went to school for history, and it was the dumbest thing I ever did because it was useless.
Oh.
So, hopefully yours is not.
Oh, it's not useless. It's just,
hopefully dinosaurs come back from the dead, and then you're good. It'll happen, dude.
I'm not, because I study the bones. If they all come back to life, I'm out of a job. Then we have, like, biologists and zoologists.
We already found all the bones. Like, what the fuck are you studying anyway?
Oh, hell, there's always shit to find. I mean, they're finding new stuff all the time. And the thing is
don't you need to, like, get a grant to, like, do these things? And, like, how many people actually get to do it is what I'm wondering.
It depends on what aspect you're working on. There's a bunch of different things that you could do. And, for example, lab work with the bones that people have already found. You can go into museums, back into their collections. And you can just dig through old bones that no one's looked at in 100 years.
Do they pay you for this, though?
Yeah, they do. They do. Paleontologists can work for, like, the Bureau of Land Management. They work museums, stuff like that. Colleges will hire them.
All right, at least you know that you might be able to get a job. That's good. My option was, like, be a history teacher or work at a historical site and get paid, like, $30,000 a year. Like, those were the options. And I was like, I could work at fucking Walmart.
I'll tell you what, Walmart's not too bad.
Yeah, that was a joke.
But
yeah, he paid $42 for me to ship that.
Wow.
And it got there. We can let's look it up. Share Tucson. Let's go back to this Tucson tab, and then we'll go to pirate ship. You know, my keyboard, like, turns off after a second. I have to, like, turn it back in. I mean, turn it back on. So here are my UPS. Yeah, these are both going to Canada in transit. That's good. They scanned them. Nice. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Oh, shit, I'm showing you people's addresses. Bad idea. Okay.
Oh, don't look.
So if I click on this, it should take us. Don't show the address. Okay, cool. Sorry, Josh. It was only for a second, and then I told everybody they could go back and find it. Anyway, Friday, February 4th. Yeah. Holy shit.
Jeez.
Like, literally, like, they did not waste a single second. Like, I think if I got on a plane from when I sent that, I wouldn't even be there yet. Shipped on, look. That was freaking Tuesday.
Jeez.
Okay, I might be there. I might be there by now, but it would be close. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. Oh, that was dumb. You were just sitting there staring at his address, weren't you? It took me to a new tab. Fuck.
I couldn't really see it.
Sorry.
It was pretty blurry.
So
for
sorry,
me,
Josh. Luckily, he's in Australia where nobody can get to him. My bad, dude. I thought I clicked off of that tab, and I was literally just sitting there on it. Anyway, was like 50 hours ago you put it in the UPS box. Yeah, and that was the other thing. I literally put it in a UPS box next to an office, but I didn't even go to UPS. So they picked it up at like 6 p.m. that night, Tuesday. It's literally been like one business day, and they've gotten it to Australia already.
Wow.
Trying to make sure to creep on Josh's house on Google Earth. All right.
Well, if there's any creepers in the chat, we'll know here pretty soon.
Yeah, we'll find out. It was a good thing that he gave me his house address this time instead of the business one. Whoops. Don't track my packages, please. Yeah, bad idea. Yeah, I hate when it does that. Like I clicked on the link and it opened a new tab and it doesn't bring you with me. It leaves you on the old tab and then I look like an idiot. So good stuff. Let's change the subject so people stop thinking about it.
Absolutely.
What do you have? You have anything new?
I don't know. As far as knives, I had a viewer send me a bunch of knives. Some of them are pretty cool. One of them is this weird Bestech. Not a knife that I like very much.
I saw that unboxing, and that thing's ugly as fuck. It looks like a Cybertruck.
It looks horrible, but the action's actually really good for what it is.
What's it called?
This is the Explorer. And it looks like a fish mixed with a spaceship. It's
so ugly, dude.
It's got like this really the blade is absolutely not.
You know what it looks like?
I'm concerned.
It looks like they tried to rip off Damn Designs or something.
Maybe a little bit. The what's that one?
Yeah,
the Yokai or
Yeah, let's look up somebody else's address real quick. Hang on.
Do Jared Neves. We can go and get his knife collection.
Luckily, it was only like the guy who does all the moderating for me and does an awesome job. So glad it was him that I screwed over. What was I going to look up? Sorry, I got distracted. Bestech Explorer.
Yeah.
I mean, shit stain. Sorry. Oh, no. I was going to look up the damndesigns.com. Actually, I was going to show Jared's address. Let's see.
Got a lot of stuff.
Pretty sure he has it in the description of every video, by the way. This one.
Yeah, it does kind of look like that one, the Banshee.
Ew, he changed it. That's jade because it looks like puke. The tan looks, ew. These colors are weird, right?
It's like a pistachio.
Do either of these do they look good at all?
The brown one doesn't look like as far as colors go, doesn't look too bad.
Ew.
I don't know. I'm a big fan of Damn Designs.
Really?
Like they're have the Cerberus, and I love that knife. But
yeah, I'm definitely not. I'm not like his aesthetic. Like I'm not. Yeah, it's just not for me. None of these. I did buy one of these though, the Banshee.
You did?
Yeah, I had it for like 3 days. I thought it was cool, and then I sold it because I was like, eh.
Yeah, I don't really like the Banshee.
Which one do you like?
Some designs that really speak to me. The Cerberus. I haven't seen it yet, but there it is.
That one.
There. Yeah. I've got one of those.
It also comes in pistachio and puke.
I have one of the original ones. I was in D2 in the blue-gray G10. It's
like I remember when I pre-ordered it was you could get white or black. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
This looks cool though. He did another blade shape of the little front flipper things, I guess.
Right.
That looks okay. I like that he offers these at like good prices. I mean, he's not trying to. I almost said butt rape, but that would be a weird thing to say. So he's not trying to screw anybody over. Like I could buy this for 10G10 for $60 and join a wait. I thought it was a pre-order. They have stone wash tie and 14C. That's a weird. Look at that, $110. These are cool options. So like I like what he does. I've never vibed with any of his products, that makes sense.
For me,
I even bought one of these type things, and it didn't.
Miss. What is that?
Yeah, they all miss for me, but I totally get why they're popular. A lot of people like them. It's a little fidget toy thing. This thing spins, and the thing on the back clicks, I guess, back and forth. It's a little magnet that goes click, 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 click. I had one. You can watch a video on it. It wasn't this one. Mine was called the Oasis or something like that. It wasn't good. It was really heavy and just not. It just wasn't for me. This, I think it's just the website. No, it's the renders. I'm sure in person they look a little better. I imagine. I got this today. I ordered it on Etsy because I've always wanted like a cool pill container thing because I take a medication. And I've always just had these like a big plastic circle thing that I carried in my pocket, or I've just never seen like a good pill container. They're always like shit, or they're too big, or like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I found this titanium one on Etsy, and it is really small. It's watertight. I just thought I'd show it because like it just disappears in pocket. You could throw it on a keychain. I think it was like $17 or something, which to me was worth it. Yeah, I was even thinking about like trying to design one to sell because I couldn't find any. And then I found this. And it comes in different sizes. This is like really small though. Here's chapstick.
Size comparison time.
He's medicated. I get it now. Yeah. Now you get it. Look, I mean, it's small.
Yeah, that is tiny.
Which is good, in my opinion. You know, if you need a bigger one, you can put your weed in there. I don't smoke weed, dude. And I quit drinking. This is me sober, guys. Yeah, I know. Anyway, that's cool. I also had my Michael Scott Hank on me today.
Oh, good choice. Good choice.
Shout out to Issuing Stitches. Really makes me want to get a prison mic, Hank. Which I guess sounds kind of weird to say out loud, but whatever. I want a prison mic, Hank. Yes, Lefty helmet. Exactly. I wish you could see them on here, but they're over glorified toys. That's what everything is. Yeah. Watertight. Yes, exactly. Watertight. I didn't know meth was medication. You guys are letting them rip, huh? Now it all makes sense. Yes, yes. Okay, medication.
Acting like you live in New Mexico. Jeez. Everyone's on meth here.
Oh, God, right. Because of, did meth spike once that show was over? Or when it started?
It's always been meth in New Mexico. Always been meth.
Yeah?
Always. Yeah.
I'm sure you got hit with opiates at some point, too. Just looking at my knife case, there's like a dick here, a ball sack here. Like, you know, nothing weird going on. They're taking up slots in the knife case. Like, what is going on?
Special mementos.
Yeah, special mementos. I sold my, I didn't sell this. I sold my Oaksworks Osprey EDX today. I sold my MBK Slayback yesterday, and I gave away my my Leah with the Osprey. It was like what I threw in to get somebody to pay me $300 for the night. Yeah. So I sold some stuff the last couple of days, and then I bought the 20.5 Shark's Foot from that guy, and I haven't. That's like the only knife I've bought recently. It's been like kind of, and when I say recent, I mean like a week. You know,
right. My most.
There's nothing like. Is there anything like that you want? Like, is there? I don't know. I'm just trying to explain this, but like, there's nothing really. I bought the Altus. I think that was like literally a week ago. I bought it from White Mountain Knives, to review, and like.
Move it on, get rid of it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll do the review and then I'll give it away or something. I don't know what I'll do.
Right.
I mean, I forget what I paid. It wasn't like a crazy amount. Probably be worth just giving away or something.
Yeah, that's the problem with a lot of budget knives. You buy them for $50 and you sell them for $40, $45 and spin that around and get another one.
Yeah, that's true. I quit sipping on KPL tomorrow. Redbeard, anyone know when the GOM, which is the God of Mischief, Renegade EC will be for pre-order? So he's not going to do the pre-order, I think, until all the Gungnir's are delivered. He doesn't want to take anybody's money until the last one is delivered, if that makes sense. Which I think I heard that somebody said they got an email from him saying that the Gungnir's shipped from Riyadh to him. This was like mid-January. I never got that email, which is weird. I definitely bought one. So hopefully, I'm on a list somewhere. But I am really interested to check out that GOM. He said I'm on the list to check it out. He's going to send the prototype around. So I don't know when the pre-order will happen or anything, but it's coming. It'll be in the next couple months. Jared, I also got in, obviously, I got your Moen tooling in. And, man, this thing has potential to be good, but, like, they just missed on a lot of sort of aspects. It's weird. Like, it's RWL 34, which that steel's okay. I mean, it's like 154 CM, I think. But I think I saw these were like $300 or something. So that kind of sucks. It's not that the steel's not good. It's that the price for the steel's not good, if that makes sense. The lock bar access is fucking atrocious. Like, it's non-existent.
Oh, that narrowness.
On a kind of thin knife, it's weird, but like it also kind of just works. I don't know. So luckily the D10 is super light, so it's like there's not much pressure. That lock bar is not like stiff, so it works, I guess. But back to the D10, it's like just you can flick it out pretty good if you try. Like, you know me, I'm always the guy who's like inching it to the edge, but like if you flick it, it's okay. And then this front flipper thing is kind of, it's okay. I don't know. This knife just kind of is like, I know he's a well-known maker, but it's almost like he wanted to make like a flickable pena or something.
I've always seen those and wondered just what they're like. They look cool, but I'm not sure.
Here's the other thing, and I'm not the big, need a great edge guy, but like, look how short this blade is and how short the grind is. It's a flat grind, not a hollow. And that stock is not like super thin. So I can't imagine this being a very thin edge. Like, so it's probably got a pretty thick edge back there too.
It could be worse. It could be worse.
It could be that knife.
It could be that knife. So just remember, it could be worse.
That's what makes me most mad is that accident. Yeah, but like, I'm pretty sure you do this stuff yourself, right, Jared? Couldn't you just, the knife modders for sure could just cut out a little bit for you. I know that because this knife had terrible access before, and they cut this whole semicircle or whatever in, and now it's fucking awesome. I love the knife modders. They're the
lock bar access is something that you'd think more companies would pay a lot of attention to because that can make or break a knife. If you can't get to the lock bar, if you can't get to the lock bar, you can't do anything.
Like, if you can't get to the lock bar, if you don't have a good detent, like if you don't chamfer certain edges, like if there's just so many things.
If you don't make a good knife,
I know, like, but so like a knife like this that costs $300 or whatever, somebody tell me the price, I don't know, is having all these issues, right? And yet it's that much money, but then this knife is $90 and literally like just nails every aspect. Not everyone, but like way more. So that's a dumb statement, but like if this was $200, would I be complaining about something because that price is 200? Like obviously I could be complaining about the price. That's obvious. Right. But like, would I be nitpicking certain things that I'm not even looking at right now? Like one thing Bees Blades mentioned in his video about, I think it was the Flipper Spiro, was that companies aren't like chamfering. They're not knocking down the corners on the inside of the scales, like on the insides here.
Right.
And he was saying that like would make it feel way better. But like, I guess, yeah, if you really squeeze down, you can kind of pinch yourself in there. But I don't know if knocking down the corners would change that. You're still squeezing your meat between those. In my mind, I almost just said cheeks, like squeezing your meat between those two cheeks. And then I looked over at this.
Squeezing your meat between anything is a risky business.
Oh shit! Oh shit! 320. Damn. What do you say about the clip? Hold on, let me look at the clip.
Is it one of those ball clips?
See, here's the thing though. Liang Ma does it and it works. Unless I have like super thick pants, this clip just goes right in, comes right out, no problem. Let's try this one. It kind of works, but these are thinner. But it literally goes like and like tears your jeans up on the way in and out. Like, I don't even want to ruin my hang. Hold on. Let me use this one. So like on the way in, you hear it like. You hear it catching right on that ball, and then it catches on the way out. So you end up, if you carried it a lot, it would end up tearing your jeans up for sure. Also, the detent's just really light, but it has good retention, I think. So, not like the SOCOM Bravo. What's the best way to get a hold of Asher Knives? Email or Instagram? I would try Instagram. Or me. Like what happened? Because he gets a lot of messages. And if you're like a new conversation, I think it's hard for him to see it because you get in requests. And nowadays, so this is what's happening. Instagram made an update like a month ago where anytime you tag somebody, it puts it in it sends them a message. So think about a knife company and how many times somebody says, I'm carrying my @Asher Nomad, whatever. Every time somebody does that and posts on Instagram, it sends it as a message to him from that person. So he's got to have like 1,500 messages in his fucking requests, if that makes sense. So maybe email, I don't know. But like if I message him, I go right to the top and he's already in a conversation with me, so he sees it, if that makes sense. And even then, it takes him a while. So I guess what I'm saying is I can try to help you if you want. I don't know.
Man, I feel bad about my Instagram posts. Jeez, giving these knife companies hell. It makes me feel bad for these Instagram posts.
Yeah, like think about a company like Vero, who probably has like, I mean, how many people post Vero shit all day?
Oh gosh, all of them.
Yeah. Just fucking do it yourself. Oh, wait. You're making your own NAF. Laugh out loud. Are you talking to NAF Sergeant? Or who are you talking about?
I think he's talking to you with the knife that you're coming out with.
Yeah. I am, but I don't know what he's talking about, though. Do what myself?
Well, how's that going for you? Like, that seems like a really, really fun process.
It's fun, but it's also, like, a little stressful. But it's also because we're like taking on a lot. We're trying to like we literally have like 4 knives in process right now that we're working on.
Right.
It's a lot of waiting. That's the problem right now because the timing wasn't great. It takes like 3 months for a prototype, but in between there, we got Chinese New Year, so we're supposed to be getting like we're gonna get the prototypes apparently by like mid to end of this month, hopefully. And we did prototypes from 2 OEMs so we could compare. So that's another kind of thing we added on top, which I didn't think about in the long run. Like I have to turn somebody down, which kind of sucks.
Yeah.
But we have these other projects. I'm hoping they're both good enough that I can be like, well, we're going to use them, but we have this project we'd want you to do,
Right.
It's fun. It's just right now it's like stressful because we're just waiting constantly. We've spent money, right?
Oh yeah.
But like
gosh.
we haven't gotten any money. And then on top of it, I have to worry about will we sell them?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to do a pre-order for the first run of the knife. We're like the more premium knife we're doing. We're working on a budget knife too that we're just gonna pay for and get a run and sell.
Yeah.
But the more premium one, we're gonna need a pre-order, and like, are we gonna sell enough? Like, we're probably going to have to sell like 120, 150 to make it work. But obviously, we want to sell all of them, which is like 300.
Yeah.
I
was actually working with, or at least talking to Artisan a couple weeks back. I was going to get a knife done through them. We were working on a feldspar. But, the process is kind of simple, but there's a lot that you have to like think about. And that's for me. My truck broke down and starting a new semester of school, and I realized I just didn't have the funds available for anything, so put that on the back burner. But thinking about if I get this many made for me, am I going to be able to sell them all, or am I just going to be left with everything?
Well, that's why you can do a pre-order and then have people pay ahead of time. And it's not just good because you get the money. It's good because you know that people want it. Because like if I ordered 300 and it turns out nobody wants the fucking knife, well then what was the point in the first place?
Exactly.
Like so you can also gauge interest to see if doing another run is worth it later, or doing different versions or whatever. But like we don't have a ton of like just extra money capital laying around that we can put into it, so we can't afford to spend 30 grand on a run of knives right now, because that's basically what it would cost.
Well, and prototypes are more expensive than I thought. Like I did not.
Like we paid $1,200 for 4 prototypes.
Yeah, like they are more expensive than the production run of the knife for sure.
Well, they're more expensive individually, you mean?
Yeah.
But that's because the prototypes, they're basically making you handmade custom.
Yeah.
Like they have to make them first, and then they can make tooling for everything, I guess. I think that's how it works. I don't know. Wait, so who were you working with? Tell me this again. I'm sorry.
Artisan. It was
to do
a
feldspar?
It was a really weird deal. I made a video about the feldspar, and then Russell over at Artisan Cutlery, or someone in my comment section, they're like, man, you love the feldspar so much, it'd be crazy if, Artisan made a Gideonstuff exclusive. And then Russell reached out to me and he said, hey, you want to work on this? And I said, sure. And so I kind of designed kind of what I wanted to see, and we were talking about it. And what I was going to do originally was buy 2 or 3 prototypes and then, show them off and stuff, see if people are interested, and then start, pre-order or something for.
But it was a feldspar. So
it was a feldspar. Yeah,
what was going to be different? I mean, can you give us like small details, or is
it going to ruin it? I mean, the project's probably not going to happen until I've got more cash, or maybe not ever. But I wanted to do an AR RPM 9 blade with jimping on the top, because that's something that the feldspar doesn't have. I always wish it did. I was going to do contoured carbon fiber scales, and then blue titanium pivot collar, clip, thumb studs, and a stone wash on the blade.
That's weird because like they could do that pretty easy, right? They're just modding an existing knife they already have. Like, why would you have to pay that much for prototypes?
Well, it wasn't as much as it would have been, but again, like I said, I was gonna go ahead and do it, but then my truck broke down and I had to replace the transmission, and I was like,
But would you have had to have bought a bunch to sell, or would they have just sold it as a Gideonsstuff knife? Like, how would that work?
No, they actually would have sold them to me. And I would have
fuck that.
Yeah, so
that's weird. Why didn't they just do it as a different feldspar and just call it I don't know. Whatever.
I don't know.
Seems weird.
I mean, it was cool.
Kev, don't worry about it. Selling them, we all got. Yeah, I know, but that doesn't mean that 300 people are going to order it. Like I'm sure. Like, yeah, I know I have a bunch of people saying they're going to buy one, but that still only amounts to like 30 that I've technically had somebody say they would buy. And that's people saying they would buy it. That's not people dropping $270 or whatever. So it's just a big difference. And until I see it, I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm going to sell them. You know what I mean?
There's people who want them, and then there's people that might not have funds when they actually drop.
Well, that too. Yeah. Redbeard. I will buy one, Kev, unless the D10 is too strong or light, or it's ugly, or too big, or it's too small. But don't worry. We're going to try to make sure we have a sizzle option for anybody light on cash. So you could pay over 4 payments. Or has a ball sack on it. The retailer pays for exclusives, or in this case, Gideon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's exactly what it was they were treating it like an exclusive.
But they contacted him. I don't know. Whatever. I don't know. To me, it just sounded like they were trying to do something fun, but then have you pay for it.
Well, I mean, just between the two of us, that was kind of what I thought at first too, but then, I just got caught up in the whole excitement and
right.
Like, okay, I'll do this. And I was like, oh, wait, shit, I'm broke.
Well, what are you going to do?
Exactly.
Then it's not an exclusive. All right, I get it. Okay. But it's kind of weird how Kaiser sells Mojave exclusives on their AliExpress site. Hello, all. I see a live going. Hey, Matisfaction. What's up, dude? Saw some of your live yesterday. I think it was yesterday you were on that I saw. Yeah. Lefty, you think you can get a hold of Asher and get some scale screws for the Nomad 3.0? This scale screws. One of the screws on my clip side came kind of boogered up. It's not completely stripped, but it's halfway. Yeah, dude, can you just message me on Instagram and just send me that on Instagram, because I'm not going to remember this in 4 minutes, but I will do it if you message me, and then I'll have the message. Todd, I can't block you here. Yeah, I get what you're saying, and I kind of went balls deep into this whole knife company thing. Like,
yeah,
I literally was sitting here one day and I drew a knife and I sent it to, I forget where. I think I just showed Colin. He's like the guy I'm working with on Devo. Do you know who he is?
Yeah, again, heard
he's
the name.
The guy who designed this.
Yeah. Yep.
And some other stuff. Which that gives me hope too, is that he actually has some successful designs out there.
Experience.
Yeah. But like and he was like, dude, this is cool. Like I can, mock something up for you or whatever. He was just like being an awesome dude. Like we barely knew each other. He had sent me this, not this one, but his to check out. And that's how we started talking. And he rendered it up and was like, damn, this is sexy. And then like he literally was just gonna like let me have that rendering and like just take it and do whatever.
Right.
And I was like, well, this is like ours now, dude. Like I'm not just gonna, because like I drew a fucking, like like what people say. I drew it on a napkin, and he turned it into like a fucking sexy ass knife. Like it wasn't that sexy on paper. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it was the same design, but he pimped it out. Like that's what I always say.
Oh yeah.
And so like from there, I was like, all right, well now it's our design. So like, you want to like do something with it? That's how it started. And then we just started like I don't know, it just happened. And now we have like 4 designs we're like dealing with, and like we literally like obviously we have prototypes coming. We're like, so it's a thing now. We have a table at Blade Show 17W baby. If anybody wants to come to our table, nice. We might not have knives to sell, but we'll have prototypes. And
just I'll have shake hands.
I'll have a shirt or something. I don't know. But yeah, this is what I was telling Colin earlier, because we have a slip joint prototype slip joint design that we want to get prototype now. And what I was telling him and we agreed on was like, let's say worst case, this bombs, right? Like we've got all these ideas and prototypes, and then nobody buys the first knife, and we're kind of like dead in the water, right? At least we have like a bunch of cool ass fucking knives. We like prototypes cost the same as like a baller ass knife I like. You know what I mean? Like we got 4 for $1,200. What is that? It's like $300. I mean, it's not that much per knife. If it bombs, we just have some cool knives that we got custom made. Like,
right.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, worst fucking case. That's what it is.
Oh yeah.
I hope that doesn't happen. But like,
I doubt
it would be okay.
And the awesome thing about this is I think everyone who is in the knife hobby has at some point drawn a knife on a napkin and been like, damn, I wish I had this in my hand. You know, I think we've all done that at least once.
I never did that until I drew that one. I think I drew one other one, like thinking like, maybe this would be cool. I think. And then like, yeah, that day I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna draw something, and I did, and then I got all excited, and I just went down the rabbit hole.
Well, see, that's the thing.
And unlike you, I wasn't like, fuck, I'm broke. I was like, here's my money.
I almost did too. If the transmission of my truck hadn't gone to shit, I probably would have just bankrupted myself on that. But you know,
yeah,
it is exciting. It's fun, you know.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. It's really fun to like have all these ideas, and like, you know, we're literally having meetings about knives. It's awesome, right? We have a website. You can't see it yet, but we have a website. Like, we have all the shit. Like, it's real. It's just like now it's fucking just waiting, and I hate that part. I suck at waiting.
Yeah. Well, especially since, like you said, the Chinese New Year, they get what, a month off at the factories?
Yeah, but I think it's a little less because, like, I think they said they'd be back on like the 7th. Most 2 of the OEMs I talked to, they're back on the 7th or 8th, and they were gone like end of January. So I think like the actual factory workers are gone for like 2 or 3 weeks, but like the office staff and stuff like that, they're back after like, you know, a week and a half or maybe 2 weeks.
All right, that makes
so
sense.
It's not as bad. You know what I mean? Patience is a virtue. Yeah, but it also sucks. Like, I'm very impatient. And I feel like I've been really patient about this. Like, I'm like fighting myself. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, obviously. I can't force anybody to do anything faster. I can try, though. So, I learned that from the Nesquik bunny. If I tried that when I hand my doodle to someone, they'd say, "You dumbass, that's a hinderer or a Rockstead," etc. I don't know, maybe. But even now, people look, I show the design or whatever, and they're like, that looks like this knife or that knife. And it's like, Every knife looks like some knife now. It's kind of just what it is, unless you're like Casey, where you have some fucking like car thing like that. That's a unique fucking design. Yet it's still a knife. That's what still amazes me about his design. But like anything else, you're good. Like my knife looks a lot like this knife.
Yeah,
you know, it's a different shaped hole. Has a little like baby poon, we call it right here. And obviously it's a bolster lock and stuff. But the overall like silhouette is very similar. But is it like a copy of Dylan's knife? No, it's not. I even showed Dylan, not even thinking it looked like this. And like he didn't say anything. So I don't know.
There's just so many knives out there nowadays. I mean, everything's gonna look like something.
Riyadh is back on the 10th. Nice. How do you know that?
I'm just gonna wonder. We have an inside man there at Riyadh.
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 I'm excited to hack up my Mach 51. What do you mean hack up?
That sounds ominous.
Like modded or something? Well, we need to sell more of them so that we can get ours. So go tell everybody to buy one. I tried the bigger one. That's what she said. Ha! What's a Hutton lock? Button lock. What knife are we talking about? Oh, the Hogue EX03. I don't know what that is. Oh, I did a video. I did a video yesterday or the day before where I did this. I did like StreamYard by myself. And then I just was like looking at new knives and stuff because I was literally like, I'm at the point where like there's nothing new for me right now. So I was like searching Blade HQ and like a knife center to see what's incoming soon and whatever. And I didn't really find much. Like I found new versions of knives I already had that I wanted, but that was about it. Pretty sad, honestly. Yeah. So that video is probably going to suck, and it was like 50 minutes long. So enjoy that, everybody.
Well, I tried doing one of those, just a reaction video to some new knives, and I found that it was just boring because I only had like one or two things to say about every knife, and that's why me and Sharpen Blade teamed up to do reaction videos together, because if it's just one person going at a few knives, there's nothing really exciting so far this year, at least.
No, there is not much exciting at all. Yo, B, what up, dude? You want to come on? You want me? It's late enough that we can get somebody else on here, hang out. Sure. I probably got another hour before I'm done. What about you, Gideon? You still good?
I'm still good.
This still entertaining enough?
I'm still having fun, man.
All right, cool.
We haven't seen a dick in a while, so I'm thinking about logging off.
I'll show somebody else's address. Oh fuck! How do I send links? He's gonna be like, dude, not again. You want me to come on again? I just love Backpack B. That's my boy. Come on Instagram, you know who's who. He's probably like, I gotta hang out with my wife, dude. Nah, this is when he's up late night, like by himself. I know you, B. I know you, B. I sent you a link, dude. Don't act like you didn't see it or didn't hear me ask. Like everybody's just saying hi to Backpack B. That's a big hello, man. Got a lot of fans out there. I found out today he's got 3 Emmys. 3.
What? Wow.
Movie star, but that's not what Emmys are for. So, loving the dream because repetitive nightmares are technically still dreams. Damn, dude, that sucks. I'll hop on. Awesome, cool. Kaiser Rhino is like a detent opening that is upcoming on Blade HQ.
That thing's been coming soon for like 6 months.
What's
though.
Okay, let's go check this thing.
Look it up. It's a really wacky looking knife. It's odd.
All right, hold on.
It's been on the coming soon page at Blade HQ forever, though.
Whose address are we gonna show now? Coming soon. Kaiser Rhino. It's going to be the ugliest thing ever, isn't it?
It's not the ugliest thing ever, but it's pretty weird. It's out there.
All right, I'm
the
just
way
going to
it
search.
the way it
Rhino.
works is out there.
Glow Rhino. Let me know when you see this knife that apparently exists. Should I search Kaiser Rhino?
Yeah, put in Kaiser Rhino. A bunch of knives are called. You know how many knives are called Pelican or Penguin? Yeah, that's it. That's it.
What? Oh, it's magnetic?
Something like that.
That reminds me of that knife that Jared showed off. The Raven Lock, I think it's called. The Raven Lock?
Yeah. This is kind of similar. It's like a not cool Bally song.
It's fucking dumb is what I think.
Oh, yeah.
Look, powerful magnet. Yeah, see?
Yeah.
It is the same idea as that Raven Lock. So let's tell everybody it exists and advertise it before we even know it works, and then keep working on it for 10 years. Look, it has that pivot from like 5 years ago on it.
Yeah, like I said, it's been on the coming soon page for a long ass time.
That's the 5 years ago pivot, guys. This knife is not coming out. They just forgot to remove it from coming soon, I think.
I don't know. I used to have a knife kind of like that. It was a CRKT. I had it a long time ago, back before I knew anything about knives, and it was pretty terrible. Even back then when I didn't know anything, I thought it was bad.
That pendant thing you had, Kev. Yeah, it's just like that pendant thing I had. The fuck was that thing called? God damn it! What was that thing called? It was Jake's like friend who did the Kickstarter or something. Fuck. The bug, something bug. The gear bug. It was called Gearzod gear bug or something. It was literally a little necklace thing, which was dumb, and then it like looked like a bug, and then you could like squeeze the magnets, and it would like kind of bally song around, and then it would lock up on the other side with magnets, and then you would flip it around to close it.
I remember your video on that. That was weird.
It's like a turd with wings. Yeah, exactly.
Flying turd.
Yeah. They had a prototype someone got to check out, Stasa, I think. Huh. Yeah, I'm sure they did a prototype like forever ago, and they realized it was dumb. And then they changed their minds. That's what happened. Man.
Well, they sure haven't showed it off at any shows or anything recently, so I don't know.
Dude, that thing's so dead. Like, I've never even heard of it. So it was probably on coming soon before I got into the community. Sorry, this one earbud is like, I got the new AirPods 3, and they don't fit as well as the old ones did. They made them like a little different shape. And like it's in there, but like I feel like eventually it'll come loose. I don't know.
They don't match your ear holes.
Yeah, the old ones match perfectly. I mean, I still have the old ones, so it's fine. But I'm trying to find a knife I could talk about for a minute while we wait for Brent.
I've got a really weird knife here.
Yeah,
this is a knife that I picked up at a grocery store. Actually, it was in a little knife case, and it's a button lock. I picked it up for $30, and it actually works.
You mean it works? It looks awesome.
It does look good. The pocket clip is.
It sounds good. The detent looks good.
Oh yeah, it's great.
What the fuck?
$30. It's aluminum scale. It's awesome.
What's up? What's going on, fellas?
Drinking coffee or what?
Caffeinated seltzer right now. What's going on?
He drinks that shit at like 11 at night, like a maniac.
Bro, I'm a night owl. You know, like I like really stay up until like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Who needs sleep?
So, dude, I mean, I have like a 1.5-year-old. First of all, what's up? I like was setting up, so I didn't say hi to people that said what up. Didn't mean to be rude. How are you? Good to see you guys. How's it going, dude?
No, wait.
I'm Brent.
When do you
We
sleep?
haven't met in person. I nap like constantly, so I'm like a cat napper. So my sleep
What?
is like spread out throughout the day. Seriously,
So, like,
I take
your work doesn't care that you take naps?
I do it like strategically, bro. Like really strategically. Like I set alarms, and it's like what I've started doing since I've had a kid, and it's been
Okay.
working. I'll take it. You know,
All
like right
right.
now I had to set up in my wife's area because like they're my office, my studio is like on the side of the bedroom.
Gotcha.
How's it going?
Chilling, man.
Going
So
all
wait,
right.
you've never met Gideon before?
Nope.
Nah, Gideon, nice to meet you, dude. How are you?
You too. I'm doing pretty good. And you?
Doing good, man. No complaints, dude. I had a long ass
Good.
work day. Been flicking some
Yeah, dude.
knives.
Today sucked, man. I got up at like
Brutal, dude.
before 7. I had to go to a company meeting
Dude.
till like 11.
In person? In person?
Yeah.
Or,
I had to wear a fucking mask with like 300 people in a room. It sucked.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, it sucked. And then no, the meeting was fine. It was just
Yeah.
yeah. And then I worked, and then I had to go to an appointment. And then I just a lot of shit today. So
Yeah.
I was
Dude.
happy to jump on here and just fucking bullshit.
Dude, knives are so therapeutic, especially like
Yeah, they are.
in a young adult life. Like it literally, like I was so stressed out. I went on with Red Wolf last night. I was so stressed out right before because my kid was like running around destroying our apartment like a complete savage, and then like I just felt so much better after it. So
Yeah, I saw some of that. I caught the beginning of it
it was a good time.
today, not last night.
Yeah.
Talking about your
That's-
Emmys.
Dude, what's
You only
funny
got-
is like I like.
You only got 2 though, man. Third one doesn't count unless you can see it.
That's
you know
what I
I'm saying?
say. I agree. So technically, I have 3, but like I have 2 physical Emmys because like that was way more like of a team on the back type thing. But like the third one was like a huge group of people that won it, so like we all didn't get them.
Gotcha.
Gosh, sucks.
Yeah,
That's all
cool.
good. I much prefer like my like knife stuff, so it doesn't really matter to me.
That's hilarious.
Take a knife over an Emmy.
Dude,
Yeah.
any day of the week. Any day of the week.
Yeah, I don't know if I can. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try to switch because my AirPods are dying. Hang on, I'm gonna try to switch them.
Dude, that's why you got to get 2 pairs of AirPods.
Keep them both
Mine
charged up.
constantly. Exactly,
Right.
dude. Like,
Go back and
I used
forth.
to only rock one, but they'd run out, and then you got to wait for them to charge. Brutal.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So I was listening. You guys are talking. First of all, Kev, don't worry about Devo, bro. That shit's gonna happen. Like, 100%.
Oh yeah.
I have complete faith in it. I've really like never. I just think that like they made a really good team with Colin and Kev because like
Oh yeah.
his design sense and Kev's ideas are really meshing like super well.
Yeah.
So, I think that people are gonna. I'm saying I was listening to you guys before, and you shouldn't worry about Devo at all, bro. Like I have such a good feeling about it. You and Colin are a really good team, man. Like his design sense and your ideas are really coming together. I'm not just saying that. Like I think something special is happening, and I do think that people are going to rally behind it. So,
Oh yeah, for sure.
I hope you're right, man.
Sure.
dude,
Oh,
I will
yeah.
be. I'm going to start pitching those knives to people that have never even heard of knives before. I'm gonna be like, you got to buy this.
You need a knife. No,
It's an entry level stock option.
You need a $275 knife is what you need. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You don't need just any knife. You need this one. Take
This
it.
one specific.
You know,
If
instead
you
of
don't
giving
get
us Emmys.
Exactly. What's funny is I also love my.
I'll skip my nap
Metallica
today
more
if you
than
buy a Devo.
that. Dude, I'll do some weird stuff if you buy a Devo.
Oh, look who's here. Sanford's here.
Oh, Sanford, what's up, dude?
You still
How's
have
it
the
going, man?
Slippy?
Dude, I do. And that mother of pearl, I like the whole design. I like everything about it. I love the spine. I think it's really good in their lineup. I also just got a turbo today. I'm trying to get the whole family, like every
Yeah.
single one. and I got a turbo today on Facebook for a good deal. So that was fun. But the Slippy's cool. And
how do you feel about the mother of pearl?
That's the one thing that I was like, I don't have much experience with the mother of pearl as like a material, as like a material, but I go through moments of like I love it. I go through moments where I love it because I do love the way it looks. It's just like such a small amount of material that it feels very light and sometimes can feel plasticky. But I feel like that could just be my inexperience with mother of pearl because it's an interesting material. But I don't know. That's the only thing. Apparently, it's gonna come out with another thing.
Does it look a little bit like kind of plasticky sort of?
It doesn't look plasticky. I feel like it feels sometimes plasticky. Like I think the look is beautiful. There's like a dimension to it. There's a dimension to it that like when the light hits it, it kind of feels deep, which is cool.
Right. Yeah, the lighting it depends on the lighting.
Yeah, the blade is
the
sick
mother
too.
of pearl is more for like a desk knife. We're
doing
I can see DF version. We're doing a carbon fiber version.
Apparently with like a mother of pearl inlay, maybe is that what I remember him saying something like that to me.
I don't know.
Which like I'm
I
all
have
about
no
that.
experience with pearl, and that's why I think I'm just not a good like resource to tell you how that is. Like I couldn't tell you if that was like gas station mother of pearl or museum grade mother of pearl. Like I think he told me it was like museum grade mother of pearl.
No, that
could have been a joke. I wouldn't know because I don't know anything about mother of pearl.
There's so much of mother of pearl that I love for the brand though, because like next to the ocean, like the whole Monterey Bay Knives thing. I just think it lines up really well, and he
doesn't want us to talk about MBK. Yeah, but when you show up, we're gonna talk.
I know. Well, let's not. We can move on to some wild knives that I picked up.
It's relevant knife content. Ooh. So what do you?
Kevin,
what do you
want me to do? Your favorite knife ever, bro?
I want one of those, and that one exactly. That one exactly.
Dude,
that looks so weird.
Carbon fiber inlay.
I just threw up in my mouth like 4 times.
Dude, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
Wait, hold that up again. Let's figure out what blade shape this is.
Oh, we're going back to the blade shape.
That's a warning. That's a warning.
It is a warning. I agree with you on this one.
I'm definitely gonna do a review because I've been meaning to do a review on Jelly Jerry for a long time. I like his designs a lot. He has a really cool style, and this is the one that spoke to me the most, dude. Yeah, exactly, dude. He has a lot of knives out. I've got a couple of his two sons.
Man, they're all ugly.
No. I don't know. I'm on a kick of interesting knives this week because this is the other one. I got the Tiger Stripe.
You mean ugly ass knives?
Yeah. I got the Tiger Stripe Exploit, like because I'm on a Todd knife and tool kick from. Yeah, dude. Oh, did you get
another
it back?
knife I have my eye on?
Oh, if you get sick of that, bro. No, but if you get sick of it, I'm like the trash man for UNF, dude. When you guys get sick of knives, you just hit me up.
I've been almost tempted to let it go, but like I do really like it.
I feel bad. I dibs all your knives that you get rid of, all the cool ones at least.
Dude, why would you feel bad? I feel good about that. It means I know it's gonna go somewhere if I sell it.
And it's probably never gonna leave either. That's the thing. Like, and then the other dude, these are all kind of in the same family, but I also got this one too.
Wait, this is a Jelly Jerry?
Is it?
I don't
That's
know.
his maker's mark? I thought it was Night Morning.
No, that's a Maz one.
Yeah.
Maz one.
That's his like,
yeah. Jelly Jerry has like the hourglass.
Yeah, Jelly Jerry has
maybe he's talking about a different Tucson. Are you talking
Jelly
about
Jerry's
the one
done
that
like 20 of them with Tucson, I think.
Yeah,
is he talking about the one that people call the Monarch?
Yeah,
he said my bad. He said my bad. Okay, so he's talking about something else. I'm sure I've liked one of his. I was joking, like, but those two knives are ugly as sin. So that's
what about this? You didn't like this guy either, right?
I like the design. I like the knife. I wish it was a little more lefty friendly. Like I wish they made that bolster lock a little more lefty.
Right.
It's just they covered the top. I think I forget what they did. I can't remember.
Yeah, it's like.
But the flipper tab is just way too fucking big. But they're redoing
it. Would get in the way, but it doesn't bother me. So I'm a huge fan of the dimensions, the thickness of this knife. Like it almost reminds me.
It's ergos are fantastic.
Yeah,
It's like a big whippersnapper. It's great.
Yeah, exactly.
He deleted
can you delete
the
the front
tab.
flipper? Yeah, like this guy. Okay.
Oh snap! I mean, I kind of dig front flippers. So it's really
like
smooth,
knife
dude.
mod competition. I like that idea.
That's a dude. What? So
what's the idea though? Mod competition idea from the knife modders a few weeks. Let's make Sanford do it. Come on, Sanford, you got to do it.
Dude, that's
By
a
the
cool
way,
idea.
Sanford, your dog is cute as fuck. I want your dog. I want your little corgi, man.
Imagine like a really well
has
produced
no
mod
thwack.
competition. Dude, you need the thwack. I need a thwack daddy.
There we go.
Now I got to get the really big one of these. Dude, is that a? I just realized you're wearing a duck. Is that a Duck Boy shirt? You got shirts made. Sick.
I didn't get shirts made. He put them on Teespring.
Yeah. Oh, word.
You didn't order one?
I didn't even know he put it up yet.
He didn't fucking tell you?
Dude, I am terrible at staying organized. I try my best, but I always have to like re-follow up and stuff because I just like get lost.
I mean, he should tell you if he did a T-shirt.
No, I mean, I told once I give people graphics, dude, it's there. You know, like whatever happens, happens.
No, I know, but all right, never mind. Whatever. Chris is wrong. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, Chris.
Why was I frozen? Maybe because I opened the AirPod case. I froze.
How you been liking it? Oh, dude, did you use the hard drive yet that I gave you? Is it working?
I haven't needed it yet, but
Yeah,
I gotta try it because I'm gonna run out of room in a second once I film a couple more. I like the AirPods 3. If you were gonna ask that, they don't fit my ear as well as the old ones.
Yeah, they're a different shape, right? Like so.
The old ones fit my ear like perfectly. These fit, and I don't think they'd fall out, but like they still feel like less secure in there.
Yeah.
So I still like the old ones better, I think.
Have you tried the Pros?
I hate silicone tips. I don't want those anywhere near my ears.
Yeah. I just like them because they give a good like what is it, sound canceling, and I need that in my life, man.
Oh yeah.
Just then the noise just disappears. It's great.
I don't know. I like hearing my kids scream. No, I'm kidding. Like in the morning, I gave my wife shit the other day. I was like, "Can you shut the goddamn door after?" Because like she gets up with her in the morning, and then like I'm the one who has her at night, and she'll get up with her and take her downstairs and leave our bedroom door open, and like our bedroom door is here, and then there's like 3 feet of hallway, and then the railing starts, and it's all open, the staircase, and she's down there just squawking and screaming, and I'm like, I need my last 30 minutes of sleep, you know what I mean? Like just trying to, and if that door's open, I can't do it. I'm just laying in bed like, oh fuck. If the door's closed, I go right back to sleep for like the 30 minutes, and it's great,
Whatever sleep you can get. I tend to do the early morning shift, so like.
So we don't have that. We don't have that problem. Like for about a year now, she's been sleeping 12 hours or more, like straight through. It's crazy. She goes to bed.
That's the dream.
7:30 or whatever, and she's up at like close to 8 every morning. Some days she sleeps until like 9:30. Like she fucking crazy.
I hate your guts right now. Like,
well, what are you doing wrong?
We co-sleep, bro. So we let them sleep in our bed.
She's never even asked to sleep. Like I don't even think she would think to ask to sleep with us.
Cammy,
have you always done it?
Always, yeah. Like he just one day just was like, "Nah, this is where I only place I'll sleep," and we just kind of rolled with it.
That's how my brother. I think maybe boys. I don't know. Do you use white noise?
Yeah, dude, tons of it.
Because we sleep with white noise. We've always had a white noise machine. We have a little hatch thing. Hatch baby or something for her.
Yeah, those hatch things.
She loves turning it on and stuff.
But buttons are like really the most fun for kids.
And then she takes like a 2-hour nap every day too. She's a beast, man.
If I get lucky with a nap, like I'll get 2 hours, but normally it's around 1 hour.
But how were you? How are you as a like before you had a kid? How was your sleeping? Like
terrible, dude. I'm a terrible sleeper.
Yeah, so he's like you. Like my wife sleeps really well.
So does mine.
And like I could always sleep like I could sleep in forever. So
Yeah.
like, I think your kid just takes after you. Like it's genes.
Oh, yeah.
So
I
you're
agree.
a shitty sleeper. Your kid's a shitty sleeper. You're just reaping what you sow, son.
Yeah. No, I hear that.
You gotta blame your parents. You know what I mean?
I'm like so opposite than my parents for some reason. I just they go to bed mad early and stuff. It always comes down to like I just get the most time to get stuff done at like when nobody is bothering.
No, I know. I mean? Dude,
yeah.
Of course. I'm the same way. That's why I end up to like 1 sometimes doing stupid shit.
You draw the line though, because you'll be like, all right, I'm going to bed. I'm like, I wish I could do that. Because like I'll look up and be like, holy.
My wife is like, go to fucking bed. But it's also because I'm like, I start getting like anxiety because I'm like, if I don't sleep 7 or 8 hours, then I'm gonna be useless in the morning trying to work. But like apparently you can just get up and operate. I don't know how you do
it. Not really. I nap a lot. But the thing is, the COVID situation is what made that like.
Are you still doing the giveaway? Yeah, I'm doing a giveaway.
Nah,
you just gotta wait, bro.
Decided not to.
Who was it that said patience was a virtue earlier? Beast Blades?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
He usually does it towards the end. Yeah, I do it at the end. So you gotta listen to this nonsense to win. You gotta suffer through it. I feel like I've had this conversation with you before, Ludwig. Count your blessings on that one, Kev. Yeah, I know. And Wood knocking on it. She's always slept pretty well.
Yeah, that's great.
But yeah, I don't know.
Does she get interested in knives? Does she like see your knives and be like try to be like, let me get that?
I always put them up on. She would totally grab them. She grabs my pens and shit, my notepad, because I leave it out on accident.
Yeah.
But no, she's not like, give me that knife. Like, no, is your kid all about knives or what?
He's more about flashlights right now because like.
Oh, she'll walk around with a flashlight, like.
Yeah. Like he'll go for a knife because he always sees me like I have them everywhere. But I keep them like out of reach from him. But he like a barter was made at one point where I was like, hey, don't touch the knives, but you could have any flashlight you want, and it's been working. So he knows how to turn on all the buttons of the flashlight. So he'll come and like sit on my lap in my office, and he'll be like one by one point to each flashlight that I have, and then I'll turn it on, just drop it. Like it's so funny. Dude.
That's cool.
Turns it on.
My kid will sit on my lap and just want to hammer on the keyboard, like.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, you can't do that. She's like deleting emails and shit. I'm like, oh, stop.
Someone's got to delete all those emails. Stack up too fast.
Yeah, dude.
You guys get any cool I feel you. I'm up till 3 or 4 in the morning and wake up at 6. I don't know how you guys do that and still function.
What I was saying is just the COVID, like working from home, has made that like kind of doable because like. Ooh, Shane, which one is the TS220? Which one is that?
I don't know. Are you trying to sell it to him or are you trying to give it to him? And Joe says, keep your pretty little girl away from my Saga pen. That's what Shane, I saw your video. I saw your video after you met up with John and you were saying you understood why everybody loves this knife. The Solaris.
Button lock, right?
I was trying to ask Shane, like, do you love it? Like, I have one. It's cool. It's not my favorite knife, though. But I was gonna say, if he loves it, I'll give this to him. And you can have one.
I traded mine for a Spyderco recently.
It's a Jelly Jerry that has a Todd knife and tool feel.
I'll definitely take a look at it, Shane. I think you messaged me on it, so I'll message you back after this. Shane, how you liking the knife, buddy? Me and him did a trade recently.
Oh damn, dude! It totally looks like a Todd knife and tool. Look at this. I'm gonna share the screen.
Yeah, let's see this.
It's the one I'm thinking. I had that.
Just like cool. A Todd knife and tool. Is that an integral too? Integral, sorry.
Yeah, Shane, we'll talk. That one's cool, bro. I like that. That's cool. Dude, see, these lives get me in trouble because I like say a thought and like then something comes together because of it.
I'd love to have it, Kevin. Awesome, dude. Yeah, I'll send you this. because I'd rather have somebody who enjoys the knife have it than just have it sit in my knife case. Like, I don't carry it because I just have a lot of other knives reviewing and whatnot. So, shout out to Blade Banter.
Yeah,
this is his knife design.
That's a unique design, that knife, for sure. That's not. I don't know many knives like that.
Love that.
Yeah, the closest thing to it, I would say, is like the CKF Chimera. Ironically,
yeah, I can see that. The handles.
They both look like whales or something.
Bro,
hey, you go. There you go, Ludwig. I just gave away a knife. See,
dude, this is the new stuff right here, bro. The mango black tea. Ew.
Aha.
Okay, what's up, dude?
Aha. Yeah, I'm not into that caffeine stuff, even though I drink iced tea. Like, why do I think there's no caffeine in that? I don't know.
What tea are you drinking? I'm a big tea guy.
What tea?
Yeah, Pure Leaf, right? That's the stuff, dude.
Yeah, the sweet, though. You drink the unsweet.
Yeah, I drink the unsweet.
Yeah, Tri-State, we still going, dude. I would invite you on, but I got to wrap it up in like 15, 20 minutes, and I don't want to get you to set up and then, yeah. But I do want to shout out Tri-State. I was saying earlier that knife YouTube is just different these days for us. Like, it's not. It used to be like, ooh, another video, you know, and now it's kind of like, like, seen this knife, seen that. Like, I don't know. I don't just click on every video from everybody anymore, if that makes sense. I have some people, some reviewers or creators, whatever, where I watch everyone. Doesn't matter what it is, because I just like the, you know, like your stuff, for instance, because I just like the content, you know what I mean, or the person. Yeah. But anyway, Cole's video today cracked me the fuck up. Did you see
Cole's
it?
hilarious, bro.
That was a good one.
Most recent one, but
he pretended to be like a knife salesman, and he also pretended to be a customer. And
I love it.
Dude, you know what? We should fucking watch it. We should.
It's good. Share it with everyone.
I'm sure half of them have seen it, but you know what? We're doing.
Make sure to also go watch it on his channel as well.
Yeah. He's only gonna get the one view. I just wrote Tri-State idiot. Tri-State maybe. Yeah, this was classic. Let me know if the audio is on. Oh, it's at the end because I watched it already.
There we go.
Dude, I love that he brings so much humor to nice stuff. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's great.
Sorry. Well, welcome. Come on in. Welcome to That Knife Shop. Sorry, let me get that out of the way. Just eating lunch. Been a little slow lately. Ever since. Let's not get into it. What brings you in? Anything in particular you're looking for? We got a lot to offer. We are That Knife Shop, after all.
Yeah. I'm looking for a full-size folder. Okay, full size, bigger. You know what I mean?
Okay. Great. We have we got plenty of options for you. Plenty of options for larger hands. You know, those folks with larger hands. Let's see here. Okay, yeah. So, for example, good jumping off point. This is the Zero Tolerance 0562 CF. I know. Hinder designed, titanium frame lock, big knife. Okay, big knife, right? Great ergo, solid 20 CV on the blade. You know, not the sliciest. Thing in the world. Action's pretty solid, running on bearings. What do you think about the stick? Check it out.
Maybe something. Something with maybe a little, little better action. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? I want to get my fidget on. A little bit of action on it.
Get my fidget on.
Cool knife, though. I mean.
Okay. All right. I got you. I get what you're getting at. Okay. Well, let me think. Yeah. Good option. So this newer brand, you might not have heard of them. You know, kind of fresh. This is the Kunwu Tao.
Yeah.
I love that knife.
Once again,
there we go.
390 on the blade steel. Nice and slicey.
Mirror edge.
Nice. Pull flag knife. Real
saw
pretty
that
nice
with your
deep
camera.
clip. All that good stuff. And the action running on those.
Cameras are
bearings,
picking up those
let me tell you.
edges
Let me tell you, bro.
real good today.
I think this might be the one.
Yeah, it must be my lighting.
Knife. Like I said, newer brand, might not have heard of them. Big knife, though. Full size. Get your mitts on that. Check that out.
Yeah, if I'm being honest, it's not a Strider. It's not a,
It's not a Strider.
but cool knife. Sure. Yeah, sure.
I need that lock stick in my life.
Maybe something, something with a button lock. You got anything like
Dude,
that?
Cole, you got to make a series
Okay.
out of this stuff. This is great.
Okay. All right.
Dude, it's been something like in my eye or like fucking my eye up for
you know
like
what?
2 days. Sucks.
I think I know what you need.
It's got like a sticky eye.
Yeah.
A lock
Check it
sticky eye.
Check it out.
I don't know what. It's
Protect
weird.
Mordax,
It's bugging
right?
me.
Button lock, running on bearings like the other two, but this thing is a fidgeting machine. Okay, I mean it really doesn't get much better than this, man. Full size knife, big boy, right? Nice, thick,
No,
hardy.
neither of these are his real
Blade
voice.
stock there. Not the sliciest of the bunch, but killer. Okay, killer. Crazy action, fair and forged design, pretty knife too. Still get those looks, but it's nothing too fancy. You know what I mean? Kind of plain Jane, kind of under the radar. Just what you're after, right? Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
get your mitts on that puppy. Get those big bear mitts on that. Check
Bear
it out.
mitts.
But from time to time, maybe once a month or so.
Oh, that
I like
is
to go
his voice,
outside
yeah.
And kind of like hack at trees.
I mean, he
and
doesn't
stuff.
sound like a
Maybe
douchebag,
do
but that's his voice.
some like hardcore backyard whittling.
Hardcore backyard whittling.
Sometimes I just want a pocket knife that I might feel comfortable chopping down smaller trees with. Maybe some feather sticking, maybe some batoning. I don't know. Might get
Small
frisky,
trees.
me and the guys. Throw some barbecue on. Maybe want to hack shit up. So maybe what I'm thinking, button lock. We're going in the right direction. But maybe something, something more closer to like a folding machete. Anything like that? Like a folding machete, button lock folding machete.
You need a sub
Okay.
with a.
I knew exactly what he was going to
Alright,
pull out here too. The first time I watched this.
Yeah, okay. Fuck it. We only have one of these left. But this is the Tucson Vandal. It is.
Oh, snap.
I think it's exactly what you're looking for.
That is perfect.
I knew
kinda
because I saw it
ridiculous in
on
every way.
Instagram like 2 weeks ago.
I'm not saying anything about not saying anything about you. No. But
What is that thwacking right now?
Yeah,
What is
solid.
that? That's
I
a
mean,
thwack.
is an understatement. Button lock, running on bearings. I don't know.
Ooh,
4-inch blade,
that thing's
4.5.
sexy.
Who fucking cares? You know what I mean? Okay. All right. I told you we had what you need.
4.5.
You sure this is the one? You don't want anything else?
all right. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, okay. You got me. You guys, that knife shop, you got me. That's pretty
knife
badass.
shop.
Okay, that's pretty badass. Who made this again? Love them knives. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sweet.
You don't want any nothing. Okay, this is the one. Okay. Yeah, I mean it is a machete. Yeah, if that's what you're looking for. This
It is a big
you
knife.
want to chop down trees
Oh,
in your
yeah,
spare
it's huge.
time. This is the button lock fidget.
I haven't handled this
knife
one.
for
I
you,
gotta
I
go.
guess. Okay. All right. Why don't you head on over to the counter over there?
Bill.
Bill's gonna go ahead and ring me out. Bill, will you
Pointed the wrong
keep this
way,
gentleman
Cole.
taken care of?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Over here. Okay. Sweet. Thanks again, man. It's perfect. Thank you so much.
You have a great day, sir. Thanks so much for coming in to that knife shop. You have a good one. Okay.
Perfect.
That shit was
Dude,
great.
if Cole doesn't make this a series, I'm gonna hunt him down and kill him with a van.
Oh yeah,
Really
he's
will.
got more than just
It's
a
so
sequel.
good.
It's got
Good.
to be a whole thing.
That knife shop.
That knife shot, it's perfect, man. There's like nothing like that on YouTube. That's awesome.
I love it. Yeah, but you got to point the right way next time, Cole.
Yeah, bro. Come on. What is it called? Like
You're not gonna get an Emmy doing that, man. Come on. You might get like a you might get like a group Emmy, but you ain't getting a real one.
Bro, we should definitely start doing a knife award show. That would be awesome. Like a real one, like with trophies. That'd be cool.
We should. By the way, did you see this
Red
yet,
carpet.
Brent?
Yeah, I did see that. That clip is weird, but like I love the knife.
What's wrong with the? You mean the color or the style?
It's just like an interesting style.
So,
Like
it's a
I feel like it
microtech
doesn't.
clip. That's what it is.
Right.
And normally it would have a shitty glass breaker on it, but I took it off and put this on it instead.
Yeah. I mean, you're speaking my language. I love me some custom.
It has studs, but the studs are terrible, man. They're so
They look
low.
real small, stubby. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're like close to the thing. You would still probably love this. And look, every time I flick it, it sounds like you flicked it. Dude, he flicks with authority, man.
Got a hammer on it, dude.
I've been noticing that.
Well, I didn't flick it with my thumb, but my last live stream I was on with Kev, I destroyed my haptic. I have to send it in to get looked at. It won't open, and like I've taken it apart. I cannot figure out what's wrong with it, and then I broke a screw.
Man.
Dude,
broke a screw?
Yeah, dude. I don't know what I was doing. It was just like the worst day out with my haptic ever. Because normally that thing is perfect.
Damn, dude, that is brutal. You
dude,
fucked
so
that thing up.
Now it won't open, and I have a broken screw on my like favorite, like the best knife in my collection, which feels great. Love it.
I already did an award show for knives.
Dynamite.
There you go.
You did.
I think he meant like for knife YouTube. I think is what he meant.
Yeah, that's what yeah, exactly. Like we should do it like for channels.
That would be cool.
Like that would get best original screenplay. Boom, right there.
Yeah. I don't remember seeing the stashies, dude. How did I miss that?
Yeah, I don't remember that either.
I saw it was pretty good.
That was for knives, right? Like
yeah.
Instead
Have
of
you tried
like
this
the
yet?
top 10 that most people do, he did awards.
Oh, snap, dude. Is that like customized?
I don't know. Neves made it look like shit, but yeah. It's the Kaiser Deviant.
Isn't that M390?
Yes. So you do know this watermelon puke looking knife.
And I love me some Kaisers. That's one I don't really dig. I just want it to be titanium.
Oh, did I tell you I bought another 20.5?
Yeah. You got one.
Oh, right. You wanted the scales. That's right.
Well, if you like were getting it and you didn't want to get it because you were going to change the scales anyway, I was like, I'd help you out. Remember, I'm the dumpster. I'll take all the stuff you guys don't want. Just hit me up.
Well, how many do you have now? 4?
5.
Ooh.
Yeah, I have 4 clip points, 1 shark point.
Because we're going to get the 80s fat carbon scales.
Yeah.
So if I just keep 3, then I could, or whatever, I could give you, I could sell you a set for cheap or whatever.
Yeah, that's cool.
So
I just love
I'll have
customizing those knives.
Do you only like a certain color, or do you not care what it is as long as it's fat carbon?
I mean, I already have like a red fat carbon, so as long as it's not red, I'm cool. Like I don't like.
Yeah, it would either be the toxic, which is like green and yellow.
Yeah, I dig that.
Or it would be the white storm, which is like white gray with a little bit
which
of
I love. I probably
blue
love that
gray
one.
in it. So.
But I'm cool with either.
All right, we'll figure it out.
That's a really cool name.
Of 2021. Knives of 2020. Yeah. No, I get that. I mean, I get that. Big Nutsack Award goes to.
Facts. So you really hate the Model 6, huh?
I saw the stashies. Cole looked like a total douchebag.
Dude, the commitment to the stash is astounding. I love it.
The Model 6, you're saying? Sorry.
Yeah. You're hating on the Model 6, right?
I mean, it needs the stud. Without the stud, it's useless.
Yeah.
I hate it. I really do. The flipper tab is just terrible, dude. It has no jimping. Like, it's just bad. I hate this.
I love when you hate knives that I like.
But I do love this, dude. Thank you so much for this clip. It looks so good on there.
It looks good. I have it on both my areas. Yeah. Like I have it just works really. I just think I'm getting sick of the DK clips, man. Like they're all the same.
Yeah, and half of them suck. I don't know. It does get annoying.
So Vivi,
that's what I love. Yeah, exactly, dude. That's what I love about Top Knife and Tool. Like these clips are sick. That's a
Kaiser
sick clip.
with custom forced ugly. What, these clips?
Yeah, I dig those clips a lot. That's a cool tiger stripe. It's like gray. I don't know. The color is looking darker than this tiger stripe. Yours.
Oh, okay.
Yours is like darker. Mine's like more tan.
Yeah, I didn't like that knife. I reviewed one.
Oh, I dig it. I'm digging it a lot.
I mean, you dig everything.
Not true. I dig cool stuff, bro. I have cool taste.
You haven't met a knife you don't love.
That's not true. I gave some bad reviews to a knife at one point. I forget what it was though.
That year ago, like I gave it, yeah.
See, the thing is, like, I might dislike like certain parts of the knife, but like overall, I tend to like most knives. But
a knife is a knife.
That's the opposite of what I said. Where one thing bugs me, I hate the whole knife.
Right. I see the beauty in different things. That's what I mean. Like I can see past the flaw. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Cole. Yeah. See,
why do you say was, Cole? Did you have one and did somebody
What's
replace
the big version of this?
The malware.
There's a Shodan one.
The Shodan is the huge one. Yeah.
I have the one.
I have a malware.
Stevie just got. Stevie Wonder Woman got that one.
Yeah. Well, this is all Javon's fault, dude. He was like flicking the exploit, and I just fell in love with it. I don't know why I hadn't seen it that many times before, but now I've got to get them all, dude.
The Shodan, he says.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Javon, what's up, dude?
All right,
dude. Me and Javon have very similar tastes.
Let's give away this package. If you were watching, you know what's in here. I'm not doing it again. This time I prepared myself and I wrote a card down.
Yes.
So you're gonna guess a card because it's easier than a middle. Oh wait, we do have Gideon here. We haven't done his middle name though. Classic game here. All right, we're gonna do that. Gideon, do you know where the private chat section is?
Yep.
On your screen
right here.
Click on that. Give us your middle name. Everybody just was like, "Fuck, we were gonna do the cards. Now we're doing the middle name." Sinister says, "Scroll up like 5 comments." This one. The liner on that knife is drilled for Lefty. You can drill the scale and Lefty carry. What knife?
Dude, that thing's wax, dude.
What was I holding up?
Ooh, this is gonna be a good one. That's a good one.
Are you talking about the? Are you talking about the forest? Because I think I saw that. Yeah, it has. It is drilled. The liner is. So you just have to drill. I don't care. Some knives I don't care because I just carry them back left pocket. I'm so used to that now. It's basically like carrying Lefty. Obviously, like having Lefty knives that carry front left, but I don't know. The mini Arian, you said. Well, then it's the same because Artisan must drill all their knives for both.
Yeah.
I don't see the holes on this one, but it could be behind the backspacer. Where on this one, you can actually see. Let's see if you can see it. You can see the holes that are drilled for the Lefty clip. See it? You can see it, right? The holes
you can see it. But you can't see it on the other side, is what you're saying?
Yeah, they don't go through.
Huh.
So why it's on the steel liner. It's not on the carbon fiber.
Oh, okay. What is that?
The Bravo just got delivered. Are you there or are you at work or something?
Is that an NV3?
And if you're at work, that's awesome.
Yeah, I love that knife.
Yeah, this is the red carbon fiber one.
Yeah, I got the same one. That's cool.
Yep. And it comes with a little knife, a little boot knife thing.
Oh, you got the deal. Yeah, cool.
Yeah. It's a fun little
It's
knife.
there. Did it to mine, Kev. Gotcha.
See,
that's a knife. I wouldn't care to just. I just throw it in the back left pocket. Like it's a backup knife anyway, basically to me.
Do you prefer the small size?
I don't have the stuff to just drill. Like I would literally be using my household like Black & Decker drill to do it. Like
I'd pay to see you film that, dude.
Ooh, I did it one time.
Power tools with Kev.
Did you see my? I did it on a pair of 3. I drilled through a fucking.
How'd it work out?
It worked. I got it to work, but that was easy. I guess I could do the same on this. What I did was I took the clip out and I put the drill straight through and just drilled and hoped I did it straight. That's like what I did.
Couldn't you use the liner as like a template?
But this also has a cutout.
All right.
So I would need to. It's not worth it for me to do that.
Heard that.
I'm not as handy, man. I'm sorry. He's at home. So is it there? You have it in your hand? What do you think? You said people don't come to my address. I'm home and got it. Yeah, I accidentally showed Josh's address for like 5 minutes earlier.
Oh, you doxed him, bro?
Yeah, I'm so sorry, dude. I feel so bad. I thought I clicked away from the tab, but like StreamYard didn't follow me. It pissed me off. But
I always have that fear. I'm like super anal about that stuff.
Longer screws, Sinister said. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it comes with so many screws. That clip comes with a bunch. Dude.
Yeah, I have a whole bag of screws now because of that's so weird, but it's cool.
The bag I gave you had more than it comes with because like I got a bunch of those clips and then I just kind of joined them all in a bag. I took half out and kept them.
Okay.
It was like double that full. Yeah.
I gave away the Mormalia today.
Did you, dude?
I used it to sell my Osprey. Like I listed it for 300, and I just said I'll throw in this Mormalia.
Oh, so you sold the Osprey?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Sorry, did you want to check it out or something?
No.
Oh, okay.
For some reason,
it's a cool knife. It just wasn't gonna get carried, you know.
Yeah, it looks like a cool knife, but like there's cooler ones in my opinion. Specifically from that designer, the Oaks. Like I like a lot of his other knives.
Yeah, I'm not really into his other knives.
The one that Lewis has though, with like I forget what that is, like the Orca maybe. Cool.
No, it's called the Lynx, I think.
Yeah, so with the blue like G10.
Yeah, that's not for me at all. It's a little too fat.
Tell me how you really feel.
Don't worry, I'll do it. Oh, and this middle name is just perfect.
It's perfect.
All right, guys.
You like that?
I'm gonna say go, and you guys are gonna guess his middle name.
Ooh.
And you're gonna win the undisclosed bag. I hope you're watching, Ludwig. Undisclosed bag. Here we go. You guys should just keep going all night. I'm working till 7. I gotta get up around then, dude. Fuck
I got an exam tomorrow, damn.
I noticed that since I stopped drinking, I'm like addicted to chocolate now, which is
it'll happen, dude. That's why I go so hard with the seltzers.
Yeah. I love the seltzer. But then do you get up and pee like all night?
All night. That's another reason why I'm like.
It's not just me, I guess. Yeah. It's because, that's why I tried to stop. I only brought up one and then I just stopped. Oh shit, I wasn't paying attention. I assumed nobody would get it.
Not yet, they haven't.
If somebody gets it, I'll be like very impressed. Yusuf, that's a good guess.
Schumann?
I love this game. I know everybody hates it, but you get to guess unlimited times. So I don't know. It's good. It's good for the analytics. Just kidding.
That's funny.
No, Josh, I did not touch it. I didn't Loctite it either. I think it needs Loctite. It loosened pretty quick, so make sure you check that because I thought it started dropping shut like crazy, and then I checked for play, and there was a lot. It still broke in really well. It just wasn't as much as I thought.
Joe Bartholomew.
So I'm going to give you guys.
Bartholomew.
I'm going to give you a clue here. There's a character in a TV show, and his last name is Crowder, and his first name is the name we're looking for.
Paco.
Yeah.
That should give it away to anybody who knows the show I'm talking about. Something Crowder.
Steven Crowder.
That's not
louder
it.
with Crowder, buddy.
I'll be taking it apart. Yeah, I didn't touch it, dude. All I did was tighten the pivot one time.
We had someone get it.
It was it was in good shape.
Joseph Blair.
Oh, awesome.
What's
I can just
up,
hand
Joe?
it to him.
You got it.
How did you get that, dude? Because
the show you gave it away. You probably knew the show.
No, well, Dude, he was sending me videos the other day, and all he watches is Friends. Like, and they watch old fucking sitcoms. I don't know, man. How'd you get that one? Did you look it up? Oh, wait, no.
Uh-oh.
Sinister. No, Ooh. Sinister was right in front of him on my screen.
Ooh.
Sorry, Joe. You don't win the Kubi. I got to give it to Sinister. He's right, literally the comment right above you.
Yeah, it was a close one.
You guys see it too?
Yeah, I see it.
I see it too.
I can tell you right now, Joe doesn't care at all. So, oh, wait. Man, you guys threw this off. Shane is way ahead. All right, now I need to go back and double check.
Yeah,
Shane
dude, we got to double check it.
That's why.
Yep, Shane's the top one so far. Keep on going up.
So far.
Can't trust you guys. I'm just kidding. Sorry for the fake win for both.
It's always the comment section jumps on this program. That's why, dude.
Yeah, it does jump. It sucks. Yeah, that was it. It looks like it's Shane, which is cool.
Shane brought the pain.
I was already going to send him this knife, so now he's getting 2. Awesome.
That's the way the cookie crumbles. Sorry for the guys.
The way the cookie crumbles. Sorry, Joe. Sorry, Sinister. He said I said it way early. Way early? When early? Like, way early. Like, way before Shane early?
Shane did just say give it to Sinister.
Way early.
Yeah, when is way early?
I'm still scrolling.
Like, are you just saying that so we have to spend all our time scrolling through, or did you actually
we will prove it.
Todd guessed Brent. That's pretty funny.
My favorite guess was the budget guy. He guessed fucktard. I guess that kind of works better.
I'm just looking for Sinister comments here to see if he did. Jonah. Oh. Wish I could sort by a person. That would make my life really easy right now. Richard. I see you guessed Richard. I see you guessed Bible. What kind of fucking name is that? Bible. I don't see it.
I'm not seeing it either yet.
Soon as the hint. If he got it sooner, he's... Oh. Yeah, he probably got it before then, yeah. Yep. I mean, unless you guessed it twice, because I saw you guessed it. Just
did you guess it twice or just once? That's a good point.
Yeah.
I see the one.
You were right above Joe, and then Shane was above that. So anyway, did you guess before the clue? Give it to Sinister. I did say it twice.
Oh.
This is where I just want to be like, I see Shane, so Shane wins. And
right. Maybe it's different on that, because sometimes it is different on the YouTube versus the app, right? That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
No, like, seriously, I see Joe at 11:51, and then I see Boyd right above it. And then Boyd. It's all in the same minute. Like, people are commenting.
Shane's
like,
saying it's for Sinister either way. Yo, Shane, I'm going to send you a USA made knife that I wanted to give you anyway, so you both are happy. You'll both be happy. So, Shane, another knife
I'm
coming away
sending
from me.
Shane this anyway, so.
No, like you said, to give it to Sinister.
All right.
That pack. Yeah, so give that pack to Sinister. I have a US, because Shane likes USA blades, and I have one that I was going to get rid of. I'll give it to Shane.
How much do we have to donate to Never?
Shane, have you checked out?
All you gotta do is leave when it starts. Why is he saying 10:51? It's 11. It's 11:51 here.
The time code is is what he's saying.
So time code, okay.
Yeah, so if you send that to Sinister,
you do know this is like a cheap Kubi knife, right? Like there's nothing special in here.
It's all good. Yo, Shane,
just shoot me your address, dude. You won. All right, thanks. Cool.
I'll message you on
Shane.
Instagram.
Yeah, I don't think I have your address, Shane. I might, but just in case, message me. I'm gonna send you this guy, and I gotta reverse the clip for you though, unless you want it lefty carry. Damn, that focus is nice on this thing. I love it.
Crisp.
He said timestamp on my first guess. My time. Yeah, that's what I said. It was 11:51. It doesn't matter.
We got it sorted. We're good to go. Shane, I just messaged you while messaging you.
Sure. All right, so I think that's it. I really should go to bed because I got to get up. So, thanks, Gideon. That was awesome having you on. I appreciate it.
Dude, it was great meeting you, bro.
You too.
Yeah. We gotta have you on again sometime.
Oh yeah.
And hang out.
Absolutely.
Especially if you ever do that Gideonstuff exclusive feldspar.
if that ever happens, I'll let you guys know first.
It does sound cool though, dude. It sounds cool.
We'll see.
Yeah. All right, cool. Brent, thanks for coming on, dude.
Anytime, buddy. Thanks for having me.
Yep, I need a quote. Come on, somebody give me a bucket quote.
Yeah, dude.
I need a douchey quote. Okay, here we go. I got it. All right, guys. Have a great night. Thanks, everybody, for coming. And Lefty EDC, I'm sorry, and my bad mean the same thing, unless you're